Welcome back. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Gage Samoji. He's Emerson Hip. He's Danny Del Zampo. And this is the Intoxicated Sports Report.
That was easy.
And we are back after our
3-week layoff.
3-week hiatus. It's good to see you boys.
Yes. Glad to be back.
Yeah.
We've got some fun stuff to talk about today.
Absolutely. I mean, it's hard to believe we haven't talked about the Winter Olympics yet.
I know it is old news at this point, but
Because I think the Olympics have, or at least the men's hockey game,
like the final day
The
was
final
the
was-
22nd of February. Is that right?
That was like the Sunday after we took our a little hiatus.
Yeah, it's a week and a half
Yeah.
since then. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good day.
That was great.
Very fun.
Before that, though, what are we drinking, Emerson? I know you told me.
Yeah, I made us a Boulevardier riff.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
which a Boulevardier traditionally would be whiskey, sweet vermouth, and Campari. So it's like a Negroni, but with
Okay.
whiskey instead of gin.
It's good.
Right?
I dig it.
I also, the riff part is the fact that I use this Amaro called Rucolino instead of sweet vermouth.
Is that the smokiness? It is.
Smokiness?
Kind of tastes smokiness.
I like the color. It kind of reminds me like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it's the Rucolino gives it that dark color.
Good.
It's like a black Amaro.
Yeah. How you doing, Danny?
That's Amaro.
It is Italian, which is perfect.
D. Martin.
Yeah, there you go.
Doing good?
Yeah, doing great.
Good. It's good to have you back on.
You got something good for us in the Dartz Board later on?
I've got it tuned up.
Nice, can't wait.
It was going to be a shorter segment, and I kept adding to it.
Just couldn't stop.
That's okay.
It'll be a surprise.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't wait.
Have you guys been watching any sports since we've been gone? Obviously, we watched the Olympics.
We did. I mean, the Sharks are back.
Sharks are back.
3-game heater.
Yeah, gotta love it.
I was ready to throw them away. Now they're back.
Yeah.
Love it.
Beat the Oilers. We were not feeling good about that game going in, but that was fun.
Yeah, wasn't that? But yeah, that just goes to show, Connor McDavid just can't show up in the big moments.
Connor McFucking loser, dude.
Nah, but I mean, a little bit of NBA basketball.
Your Kings are looking pretty good.
The only thing that looked good about that game last night was the score bug.
That's true.
Kings are the worst team in the league. I don't know how I get so lucky.
I remember picking under on their win total this year. I didn't think it was going to be this far under.
I think I picked under too.
Yeah.
I can't imagine I picked over.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a very high number. I think it was like mid-30s, but yeah.
You know, the Sharks have been the worst team in the league for a while. Mm-hmm. And they're starting to claw their way out of it. So,
Yeah, no, at least I have the Sharks.
Well, that's the one thing
well,
about
no,
the
I'm
Kings.
saying with the Kings.
Yeah.
No, I've got no faith in the Kings.
That's the one thing about the Kings, though, is like they've never been the worst. They've always just been like bottom 5 or 10, and then recently they had a little
Yeah.
resurgence.
Well, no, here's what's going to happen. The Kings are either going to play their way out of the first pick, or they're going to have the worst record and somehow
Yeah.
the NBA somehow is going to make them not get the first pick.
Because is Bagley the highest pick they had? Was he number 2? Does that sound right?
I don't think the Kings in their history have ever had the first pick.
Okay, interesting.
I could be wrong. Fact check me on that, Danny, please. It just doesn't seem like the NBA is going to allow the Kings to have the first pick.
Yeah.
They're going to pull the New York Knicks cold envelope
Right.
to get Patrick Ewing back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, it's funny because I'll mention it later like I always do, but it feels like I should start watching college basketball because the Kings are going to have a good enough pick to have one of these,
Top prospects.
top
yeah.
prospects.
I have heard that a
Guy out of Kansas
Well, there's that guy
who doesn't like to play very much.
Exactly, which is a little sketchy.
But I mean, I think he
Could be saving himself.
could be saving himself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I mean, do I like this? Because do I think if he's the first pick and the Kings get the first pick, do I think he's going to want to play for the Kings in Sacramento? I'm going to say no,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
do I think he's going to pull like an Eli Manning? Not necessarily.
we haven't really seen that happen in or at least not in recent NBA history, where guys like just don't
Kinda refuse.
Yeah.
So since the lottery, the Kings have had the number 1 pick in the 1989 NBA draft.
Ah.
Okay.
Who was it? Did they not select that pick?
They did, selecting Purvis Ellison.
I do know that name,
I don't.
but I don't know him as a King though.
Well, and honestly, I have no faith in the Kings to draft the right guy ever.
Yeah.
Because, I've told you, given the history of, Jimmer Fredette and Marvin Bagley.
Well, I mean, Jimmer Fredette was like, wasn't he like the 10th pick overall?
But still.
Yeah.
Like the guys that could have gotten over him.
Right.
He played 1 year for the Kings.
There you go. I have heard that the top 5, give or take, prospects are all pretty strong this year, which is not always the case.
The Kings will fuck it up. I mean, hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is the guy who can kind of get them back to where they were about 2-3 years ago.
Right. Well, and the Kings need young players. They've somehow become an old team really fast.
Like an old team that doesn't even try to tank, but they just suck.
Yeah.
They suck.
They're just
to
not
suck.
good. Yeah.
But that's okay. But I appreciate that, Danny. Yeah, the Sharks weren't good. I actually looked at the Sharks' win totals the past couple of years today.
Yeah.
Not good.
They have a real opportunity to win as many games this year as they have in the last 2 combined.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is pretty
Because they've already won 10 more than they did last year, the whole
I
season,
believe that's right, yeah.
which is insane.
Yeah. Go Sharks.
You're the Sharks.
Should we talk about the Winter Olympics? A little recap?
Yeah.
So USA finished second to Norway in both gold medals and total medals, which was a strong showing for
Norway
the United
with
States.
41, USA 33,
Yeah.
and the Netherlands coming in third with 20 total medals.
And is it the Netherlands or is it Norway that usually dominates?
I think it's Norway.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Notable American medalists: speed skater Jordan Stolz led the way with 3 total, 2 golds.
Okay.
Alyssa Liu, she took home 2 golds in figure skating.
Yeah.
She's
Can we talk about her for a minute?
She's a kook. I mean that in a,
She's different.
yeah.
I mean, from her piercing in her lip to her hair.
Yeah, they had the stripes.
She's different, and I like it.
Yeah.
Her gold medal,
Like her final.
her
performance,
final skating
Yeah.
was so amazing. And
Yeah.
I'm not into figure skating,
It
but
was.
there's something about her heat, whatever, that just memorized me. And it was so fun, free.
Yeah.
It's not your typical robotic performances. And it's going to get a whole new generation into figure skating. So it's just great for the sport.
She just
And
looked like she was having fun with it. And
She was.
She did it in her own way, and she did it how she is. You know what I mean?
Right.
From what you could see,
She's only 20 years old.
yeah,
Is that right?
she's
She
just
retired at 16.
Yeah, he came back. She's wild.
she looks different. She skates different,
Yeah.
and it works out. And it just you gotta love that.
She's a good vibe.
The good vibe. It's
Yeah.
like refreshing to see that kind of happen. But I agree. It was just insanely elegant.
Yeah, it was memorizing to me, and I've watched that video multiple times now, like from the song and what she does. It's incredible.
Also, shout out to Michaela Schifrin winning gold in ski slalom. She's still a badass.
Yeah.
Still got it. So both the women's and men's hockey teams won their respective gold medals, beating Canada in both games. Also ironic that it was 2-1 victories in overtime in both games.
Ooh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Megan Keller scored the game winner for the women. Erin Frankel was rock solid in goal, 30 saves on 31 shots. I mean, the U.S. women have been pretty darn good for a while now. This is not news, but it's great to see them, continue their success, beating Canada once again.
Yeah, I was trying to explain it to Dev because she was like, why aren't you as stoked for the women than the men? And I was like, well, because the women win gold all the time.
Right.
And they were like the favorites to win gold.
Yeah.
The men haven't won it since 1980. So it was like, for me, not trying to put the women down, but this was, and it's an incredible achievement. The game was incredible too.
Right.
But it just wasn't, when you're
the favorite, it's different.
When you're the favorite, it's different.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree.
With that? Because
Yeah.
they were the favorite.
Yeah.
And I think they won gold the last 2 out of 3, maybe 3 times in a row.
Right.
It's just what they do.
Yeah.
Like it's just different.
And with all due respect, we watch the NHL, so we have some familiarity with men's hockey players as well.
Yeah.
On top of that.
I would agree with that, yeah.
So there's a different, I guess, way you view the game, Like, when I watch Jack Hughes score, I'm like, oh yeah, that guy plays for the Devils. I knew that.
Yeah. Well, and also, yeah, like I'm honestly, used to watching men play sports more than I am women. I think
Right.
does that go into it honestly a little bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's a shot at the women or women hockey players. It's just
Right.
for me, it's just how it is. I didn't grow up watching women's sports, so I think it didn't really resonate with me as much. But it's still an incredible achievement in how they're consistently the best at hockey when we didn't invent the sport,
Right.
like Canada did,
Yeah.
or has.
There's still a lot of countries out there that don't elevate or even have any women's sports at all. So
Right.
there's not as much competition as there in the men. I wish it wasn't that way, but that's
It's a factor.
a fact.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so it doesn't shock me that USA and Canada are at the top because we do elevate it more. Not enough, but more than a lot of other countries and
Right.
give women opportunity to compete at a high level.
Yeah.
No doubt. And speaking of Jack Hughes, he was the hero for the men, scoring the game winner in overtime. Connor Hellebuck was the other hero who was lights out in this game against Canada. 41 saves on 42 shots. In his 5 starts in the tournament, gave up just 6 goals and had a .956 save percentage, which is fucking ridiculous.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
I mean, a good save percentage in the NHL will be like .920, and he was 3.5% better than that.
Yeah.
Hellebuck's got to leave Canada officially. Come on down to San Jose. We'll take you.
Yeah. I'm tired of seeing Askarov go behind the goal.
Dude.
He does it way too much. Does he not do it way too much?
I don't mind that he plays the puck, but he just does it like too nonchalant.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing
Yeah.
Askarov go behind the goal.
I'm more tired of seeing him get beat fucking over his shoulder. Like, stop the puck. It's
That's your one job.
Okay, that's fair. But I get irritated when I see him go behind the goal and he's just like lackluster. And I'm like, dude, like the people are swarming you.
I would agree
and the goal's empty.
I respect a goalie that is not afraid to play the puck, but you have to be you got to be a little more on your toes with it. You know,
Like,
I would agree.
learn how to do it better.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's a rookie. It's his rookie year. He'll
Yeah.
learn, hopefully.
Yeah, that is the one saving grace. He's a young player.
This was the men's hockey team's first goal, of course, since 1980.
Yeah.
The Miracle Team.
Right.
This game averaged 20 million viewers, peaked at 26 million for the game-winning goal.
Think of how much better that would have been if they played it at a normal fucking time.
And it was the most watched pre-9 a.m. Eastern sporting event in U.S. history.
Oh, it's
I like
incredible.
that. Yeah.
It's a great stat.
Yeah.
And, we were here. Devin and I got here before
Right-
5.
right
Sitting on this
before puck
couch.
drop. Yeah.
Danny came not too long after. We were, ripping shots at like before 7.
Yeah. I think we intermission. We took our first one. It was 6 o'clock, right?
It was incredible. It really felt like when they won this game, it felt like my team, my country, but like it felt like a team I've rooted for forever had won the championship.
Yeah, had that
you know what I
feeling.
mean?
Yeah.
Although I don't really pay attention to U.S. men's hockey that much.
Right.
It just like Danny said, probably about 20 minutes after the game was over, it's like we got to really enjoy this because it took 40 years for us to get gold again, so
Right.
it could take another 40.
Well, what I remember saying was that I almost didn't want to come over because of the early time.
Yeah.
And I thought about that this could be history, and it's going to be memorable that we were together watching it.
Could be, in a way, once in a lifetime.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't alive in 1980.
Nope.
We could, I agree with you completely. Like the fact it was worth, only getting like 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Getting up, doing it, and then
I had like 3 hours sleep. So good for you.
I know you didn't join us after, but we enjoyed ourselves after.
Yeah.
The first year
we went on. We had our own parade.
we had our victory tour. I know Jack Hughes has been on his own victory tour, going
Yeah.
from SNL to Jimmy almost said Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
But it was just incredible.
It was fun. Yep.
It was just so much fun to watch. The first goal the U.S. scored, I was kind of thinking they might actually be able to pull this off.
Right.
Might be able to pull this off, and then the next 2 periods, Canada, I would say,
It was the opposite.
dominated.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Dominated them. And
Yeah.
just the U.S. couldn't do anything.
No.
It felt like.
Yeah. It was kind of like when you watch. Sometimes, like in junior hockey, like if we watched those tournaments before, like when there's just a team that's totally overmatched.
Yeah.
It's kind of what that felt like.
The picture of Jack Hughes with the flag
yeah.
draped,
Busted ass
teeth chipped. It's prisoner of the moment take. One of the best sports pictures I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. It's iconic.
It has to be. That man's never had to buy a drink probably anywhere ever again.
Yeah.
I will say about Jack Hughes, fix the teeth, brother. It's time.
Well, I mean,
I know he's playing the bit, and I know hockey players sometimes don't do that. I mean, get him
I could see him waiting until the offseason just because,
just because.
good chance he's going to get him fucked up again this year.
Right. It was just an incredible moment for U.S. hockey.
Yeah.
Huge.
Obviously, his brother Quinn was playing for the team too. I didn't realize that their mom was working with the U.S. team as well. It's kind of cool.
She was on the women's team or worked for the 80s women's team.
Okay.
Or the
Or what?
80s team.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of her when she was younger. on the ice in pads and everything with a USA jersey on. I don't think it was any kind
So
of
she
AI.
maybe played for them at some point in her life too. Nice.
What do you think of it being 3-on-3 in the gold medal match like that?
I mean, obviously it was agreed upon well before the tournament, so
Of course.
But
Does it feel? I mean, because I think even Canada's what they call it, say manager, coach.
Coach. He made a comment
was
about
kind of bitching about it.
Yeah.
But if you would have won, it would have been okay.
So here's how I feel about 3-on-3. I do agree it's not the best way to decide a hockey game, but I don't think complaining about it because you lost in that fashion to me that's a bad look. But yeah, I mean, I know that it opens up the ice, so like your potential for like kind of odd man rushes is higher, so you can get more scoring opportunities. But I mean, even when they do it in NHL games, I think it doesn't feel like hockey when you're watching. No. In my opinion, it can be exciting.
There's a reason why they don't do it in the playoffs.
Exactly.
So I just feel like you got to play, especially the gold medal game, naturally how it should be.
Like if you want to decide like every other game up until that moment with 3-on-3, I'd be okay with that. But yeah, I do agree that like, because I want to say in the 2010 tournament, which is the one I remember most fondly,
it was like 4-on-4.
It was 4-on-4 continuous overtime, if I'm not mistaken. Might even have been 5-on-5, but I think it was 4-on-4. But they chose that game as the only one they were going to decide that way. They were doing shootouts after a short overtime period before that. Obviously, no one wants to see a game in a shootout.
No, that's just not the way it should go.
Yeah.
But fantastic game.
Yeah, it was great.
And just the fact that they were able to pull it off, honestly. And I think everyone seeing replays, and I've watched the Jack Hughes replay probably
many times.
Honestly, probably 40 times.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
I still can never see it go in.
No, I was just going to say, when we were here and I see videos of people watching it, it's impossible to see it actually go in. That's why when it first happened, we were like, wait, did that go in?
Yeah.
And the only way you could tell is, I think, probably by the referee pointing down.
Right.
And then the players putting their hands
and
up.
they kind of panned to the crowd, and like the crowd was reacting, but even Kenny Albert, who was announcing, I don't even think he realized it went in until right away.
Well, then people were taking a shot at the cameraman I guess maybe he didn't even know. Like it was, you just didn't know until you saw like Binnington kind of put his head down and all the Canadian players put their heads down. Just unbelievable.
One thing,
it really was.
Go ahead, Danny.
The greater highlight, in my opinion, was a Hellebuck save.
Oh my god! Yeah,
that picture is going to be in history.
Yeah,
another great picture.
Right.
Well, Danny, you even called that. I'll give you credit because you said that I think in like real time that might be the game.
Yeah.
That save that he made, which it was essentially.
Yeah. I said like fuck when it happened when I saw it happen because I thought it was in the net. In the back of the net. Yeah. And then they started scrambling. I'm like, oh shit, that didn't go in?
Yeah. Well, then also, I mean, McKinnon missing that goal.
Yeah, that was a huge play.
He's going to... I mean, I know he thinks about it probably every day. But that's... I don't even remember watching that live. I mean, I know I did, but...
Yeah.
It's just when you see it in slow motion and see how much goal was open and how it just happened to go to the left a little bit.
Yeah. I wanted to point out, on the Jack Hughes game-winning goal, I don't think people have been talking about it enough. Both Cale Makar and Connor McDavid.
The game would have been over.
They did not bust their ass back though on defense.
But if Jack Hughes wouldn't have poked it, it would have been 2-on-0.
Right. Yes. So, that was a huge play too. Like the fact that 50-50 play, if you want to call it that, went our way.
Yeah.
That was
because if it didn't, it'd be Hellebuck versus Makar and Connor McDavid. I think.
Right. It'd be 2-0 basically.
Which no one wants to see.
No, it would have been over. But the fact that when that happened, Cale Makar trotted back, McDavid didn't bust his ass back. And Hughes was wide open for that shot. Yeah. I don't think people are talking about that enough.
Only due to the age factor is Canada not having Sidney Crosby a huge factor in this game.
I don't know. I mean, they're
so
good.
It has to be, right?
What's that?
I mean, don't you think it kind of has to be given his experience in hockey in general, especially in 2010, like you like to talk about, making the game-winning goal in that game.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not 2010 anymore.
Yeah,
sure.
He's
definitely
like
an older
38
player
now. Yeah, it was a bummer. I felt bad for him personally, but like the team is loaded. Like it's not like he's gonna make a huge difference over the guy who replaces him.
Yeah,
and now he's 4 or 5 weeks out from returning.
He's gonna be out for a little bit. Yeah. Looks like. Yeah, it's a bummer.
But I mean, you like to make jokes about Connor McDavid. But I mean, dude,
he's like
Mr. Second Place.
Yeah, and
seriously,
the fact that he's losing to Matthew Tkachuk and all of these fucking and Matthew Tkachuk has like kind of become like this just enemy of anybody in the National Hockey League.
Yeah. I almost feel bad for Connor McDavid.
Yeah,
because I don't mind him. He's a future Shark, Connor McDavid, by the way.
Yeah, he doesn't bother me. I think he's a strong competitor and he's an amazing player.
He just has been on the bad end of. So he's lost 2 Stanley Cups back to back.
Yep.
And then this.
Yeah.
That's tough, dude.
Yeah.
That's a tough 2.5 years.
Connor makes second place.
It sucks. Also learned
Not a great nickname.
Yeah. Also learned that Connor McDavid's not even 30 yet, and that kind of ruined my night a couple nights ago.
Is he turning 30 like this year or something?
Yeah, pretty close. I just thought he just looks older because he has the beard.
He does look like he's aged a lot over the last few years.
I mean, losing that much will do that too.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, great.
It was a really good hockey tournament.
It was perfect because in the gold medal match, I'm just really glad that Celebrity did not make us pay.
Oh man,
he had some opportunities.
I mean, I would have rooted for him, of course, but he definitely had plenty of opportunities.
I think I heard Randy Hahn say his ideal situation in this game would have been USA wins 4-3, but Macklin gets the hat trick.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Randy. You're Canadian. You can root for Canada.
That's true. That's what he said. Actually, no, it could have been reversed, but I want to say he said 4-3 USA, and then Macklin gets the hat trick.
Yeah, I mean, he's Americanized, of course. So.
Yeah.
There was multiple times in public for both the men's and women watching this game that I out loud celebrated to a goal or something. Mm-hmm. One time in the sauna at the gym, watching the game on my phone, and I think it was the men's. They score, and I just go, yeah, with another guy sitting there.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
It just means so much that they like. I've never been one of these guys that's like, oh, I'm proud to be an American. Not to say it's like a bad thing.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I was like, fucking am proud to be an American in this moment right now. I really am.
It felt good for sure.
It felt really good.
A hockey goal might be the most exciting accomplishment in any like regular moment of sports.
Yeah, I mean,
so I'm not talking about the
soccer,
game-winning home run or touchdown.
Yeah,
but
just
yeah,
any given goal is like massive.
It is.
Right.
It really is. Because I feel like it's so hard to get a goal in any kind of hockey game.
Yeah. When you're only averaging like 3 per team, every game.
And how happy is the NHL in general right now? I'm sure their viewership is through the roof.
Right. You know, it's funny. I've been seeing a lot of advertisement for games, and they're like using the Olympics as like, oh, we got Eric Carlson from Team Sweden, and Jack Hughes from Team USA, blah blah blah. Which is, I think it's kind of funny.
And I like Jack Hughes because the more I get to see him and like hear him talk and how he looks, he just looks like a normal ass.
Oh, he's a regular dude.
Totally. He's banging Tate McRae, but that's like the only thing unregular about him. You know what I mean? Like he feels like he'd be on like here with just one of us drinking a couple drinks.
Yeah,
you know
he's actually coming on the pod next week.
Yeah, got him
hold me to that.
Hey, he's been on this victory tour. I would not be surprised.
Yeah,
but good for him.
I want to give a shout out to all of our Sharks that competed in the tournament. We had 4 of them. Alex Wenberg, there you go. Alex Wenberg played for Team Sweden. Philip Kurashev played for Team Switzerland. He had a goal and 3 points. Pavel Regenda, who's a rookie for the Sharks, scored 3 goals and 5 points for Slovakia. I think he actually scored one of the 2 goals for Slovakia against Team USA.
Okay.
Yeah, in that semifinal game. And then, of course, Macklin Celebrini, who was amazing. He led the tournament with 5 goals. And was second in points with 10. So, shout out to our boy.
I mean,
he's already
the fact that he's
already a badass.
Was one of the best players in the tournament.
Yeah.
At 19 with Connor McDavid, McKinnon, and McCarr.
Yeah.
Playing with him, the kid. I say it every week. I can't believe he's a Shark. Can't believe he's on our team. It's amazing.
Keeps amazing us. Yeah, I think aside from even the scoring and all that, like the fact that John Cooper, who's multiple time Stanley Cup champion coach for the Lightning, who was coaching Team Canada, had the confidence to put this kid on a line with 2 best players in the world, in McKinnon and McDavid, and he excelled. Yeah,
I'm gonna say, and we talked about it during the game. I like Celebrini number 71 than Celebrini's number 17.
17 didn't bother me. I mean, because 17 is a much more normal number than 71.
It is.
You know?
But I think 71 just looks better on a hockey jersey.
I also think I like it too because it's like, oh, okay, this is gonna be my Team Canada number, and 71's my NHL number.
Well, it's either that or did we also say was he not able to get 17 for some reason, or he just chose to kind of switch it?
You mean when he was joining the Sharks?
Yeah.
Well, I think he wore 71 in college. So,
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did he go to college?
Boston University.
I was gonna guess Boston College because that's different. I feel like all those hockey players go to some Boston school and play hockey. But yeah, great times.
Yeah. That was a fun, really fun tournament. It's great to have the NHL players back. I think it, like, I would watch the hockey if they weren't playing, but it's just not the same.
No.
Yeah.
On to some NBA news. Chris Paul announced his retirement after being released by Toronto. I think this is a good call.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I didn't need to see him bounce to another team, maybe another one.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about good players, Hall of Fame players bouncing from team to team to team
Right.
to team. Not a great look.
It's unfortunate how things went with the Clippers. Not that I care that much, but it just, that was just weird and unfortunate for him.
But he's going to the Hall of Fame. He's one of the best point guards I've certainly ever seen.
Point guard, right?
Never got to win that championship. When the Spurs, when the Suns were up 2-1, we were already crowning them as champions.
They were up 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 2-0. We were already saying, oh, is he the second best point guard, third best point guard?
Yeah,
of all
that
time?
would have been a
Those
huge
those talks were happening.
Yeah.
At that point, and then Giannis,
Especially, too, at that point, like, I feel like a lot of people thought he was over the hill already, which maybe he was, but he was still, a huge leader on that team.
I think if the Suns would have won that finals, he would still be a Sun.
Probably. Well, maybe not now, but he would have stayed a Sun
For a while
longer.
longer. Yeah. So, great career. I know for a long time you didn't like him because they were constantly in the Warriors' way, although you guys always had, easy. I mean, you guys always beat them.
I always respected his ability, and then, like, when the Warriors and Clippers finally had that rivalry, I was like, this guy's fucking annoying. And I know I'm not the only person to think that way.
Yeah.
Even amongst, Warriors fans or not.
I have one standout moment that make me think of Chris Paul and why I don't like him.
The Steve Kerr thing.
When Steve Kerr was chatting with him.
It is all time.
It's so good.
It's
Steve Kerr's being nice to him, Chad. And Chris Paul turns his head away and just gives him that most sarcastic,
fake
like,
laugh.
oh yeah, dude.
sure.
But I think we gotta stop calling this guy the point god. It's just not.
No, he definitely isn't.
It's just not. He's not a point god.
He's not even a point angel.
He's just
Point Jesus.
Like, to me, if you're being called the point god, you're the greatest point guard of all time.
Right.
And Chris Paul is not that. He's very good. He's probably top 10, top 5.
I would say easily top 10. I think you could make a case for top 5.
So I don't think he's not the point god. That's his nickname, which is very generous.
There was definitely a long time that he was in the league and he was the best point guard. So I'll give him that. But yeah, a hell of a career.
Yeah. What were the thoughts on the NBA All-Star Game and weekend? Because I didn't watch really any of it.
I mean, me and Danny tuned in for a good chunk of the game. We didn't watch any of the 3-point or slam dunk.
Oh, because the game
ended up being like
was it
Sunday,
after Daytona?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought they competed harder than I have seen in maybe my lifetime, but as long as I can remember.
Well,
I'll
they're giving my boy Wemby credit for that.
Yeah. Anthony Edwards gave him a shout out when he had raised the MVP trophy.
Just gotta
that he set the tone.
I do like the USA versus the world kind of idea.
Yeah.
And I think that should be more of a thing because, like we just talked about, USA versus the country. I think it means more for these guys. Although it's hard because you can't guarantee all of these world guys to be all-stars.
Right, yeah.
That's what's hard.
I think that's why they broke it up into where like they only had to have 8 of them rather than 12.
Yeah.
And I don't know. How do you guys feel about them having more than 2 teams and doing that kind of tournament style?
I felt bad for the old guys having to play, 3 games in a row or 2, at least 2 games in a row.
I think it might have been 3 games. Yeah, something like that.
I would want it to go back to just straight up 4 quarters, try to do USA World, but like I said, it's kind of hard.
It is,
either that or just go back to East-West, and it's going to suck, and people are going to bitch about it regardless. And I think I'd be okay just going back to how it was.
I mean, here's the thing: is it's literally an exhibition, no matter how you put it together.
Yeah,
I don't disagree with that feeling. However, I kind of didn't hate this because it made the guys compete throughout the whole night rather than just maybe if the game's close in the fourth quarter, then you kind of start playing hard, which I think was the complaint for the last at least decade. Is that that's how it always was.
Yeah. I just they're trying to figure it out, and I respect them for trying different things.
Yeah.
But it's never gonna be what they want it to be and what people want it to be. It's just,
Right.
It's just not.
Yeah. There's always gonna be
because why would it be?
There's always gonna be somebody mad about it. Yeah.
I do think Damian Lillard, did he win his third?
He did, which
won,
is wild that he competed.
Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't third in a row, but third overall.
Yeah.
3-point comp.
Right.
Good for him. And I think next year, if I remember correctly, it's going to be in Phoenix, the All-Star game. So I think Steph Curry's trying to get Steph to do it. He's trying to get Clay, Damian Lillard, and then Devin Booker, because it'll be in Arizona and
That'd be great.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
I think that's what it should be every year. I understand some guys get injured.
Yeah.
But the best guys should be doing this,
Right.
especially a 3-point competition, because sure, it's somewhat strenuous,
Right.
but it's not the dunk competition.
I mean, as far as the dunk competition goes,
I know
that.
that. Was it bad?
No, I didn't see it.
I don't think. Did you watch it?
No.
They need to restrict it to players that are in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to get any value out of it.
Yeah. What if you did the skills challenge, dunk competition, and 3-point competition strictly with guys who are all-stars for all of it?
I would be totally down with
Yeah.
that. I mean,
as it should be.
the 3-point competition, I'd be okay with specialists because that's just shooting.
Yeah.
Like dunk competition, that takes sincere athleticism, like legitimate athleticism, and back in the day, fucking Michael Jordan used to do this shit. Like LeBron
Never did it.
I'm gonna be honest, LeBron is an absolute bitch for never doing it.
For him, it's a what does he really gain from it? Because if he loses, they point at him and say that's something you couldn't do.
I understand that because
I think that's why he doesn't.
Because we're in an era, but he could have done it in his early days, and the people would have given him a pass.
And I don't disagree with that also, because I think if he would have done it, let's say, towards the end of his first Cavs tenure, maybe Heat tenure, I think he could have won it off merit alone as long as he makes the dunks, because it's LeBron James, and he can make dunks look more aggressive than they are.
Right.
That's what we all want to see.
Because he's a superior athlete to most people.
Yeah. I would love to have seen LeBron James do that, but
he fucked up.
Far past that.
If he did it anytime in his first 3 or 4 years, no one would have cared. But he never did it.
Yeah.
And he blew it.
Yeah.
He could still do it now. I'd probably put down a good showing. Yeah. I really believe that.
I think the only guy that would care that he lost would be like Skip Bayless. And you'd say,
but you're gonna really
seriously. He would say, Jordan won it and you tried and you lost.
Yeah.
Like it'd be just another thing that he couldn't have done.
Yeah.
But I do understand what you're saying.
Skip Bayless is a fucking loser, let's be honest.
I don't know how much Michael Jordan's paying that man to keep his legacy alive, but that must be a lot of fucking money, dude, because he...
I've got a bold prediction.
Do you?
And it's never gonna be able to get solved. My bold prediction is Michael Jordan is a Sith Lord. You see this guy, he's got the most yellow eyes ever. Every time I see him now.
That's because he smokes cigars and drinks alcohol all the time. The Michael Jordan glaze is ridiculous. Don't get me wrong.
His eyes are yellow.
No, yeah.
They're creepy yellow, yeah.
That's not really a bold prediction.
Try to prove it wrong. I don't think it's one I'll ever pay for.
I'm not putting that on wax. That's funny though. I like that. NBA Contender Rankings. Our first ones of the season. Danny, do you have yours ready?
I was not informed.
Yeah, okay. Did you not read my text?
I guess I didn't.
It wasn't a text, but it's okay. You don't have to. This was even hard for me to do, so it's okay. How many teams do you have, Emerson?
I
want to start off with
Wait, time out. I have 9.
Okay, I have 8.
There we go.
Okay.
I almost went 8, but I added 1 late.
Okay.
Would you like me to go first?
Yeah, are you going 9-1 or going to go 1?
Yeah, I'll go 9-1.
Okay.
For fun. Okay, so number 9, I have the Timberwolves.
Okay.
I think they've gone to back-to-back conference finals. Is that right? So I still find them very interesting. They obviously were trying to make a trade for Giannis that didn't work out, and they haven't been quite to their level of dominance, or I shouldn't say dominance, but just not quite to the level that they've played at the last couple of years. But I still think Anthony Edwards is awesome, and they have a strong team around him.
Yeah. It seemed like when, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, when people were already penciling in Anthony Edwards as Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Is when he really shrunk.
Yeah.
And that kind of scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
So I understand why they're there, but they are last.
Right. I have the Cavs at number 8. I think they're a good team. The Harden trade, you know how I feel about him. So I don't really need to go into detail about it. I still think like the East is pretty wide open, which is why I have them on there. So I think they could get to the finals. I'm not necessarily betting on it, but I think they could.
There's only one fear the beard, and it's Brian Wilson.
Bingo.
I think the only people who fear the beard with James Harden is the teams that he's on in the playoffs.
Yeah, right.
I was going to say the company of Gillette.
Stupid. At number 7.
I would hate to have a beard that big.
I know, it's disgusting.
I just don't think I could.
And like sweating through it all the time? Yeah.
I mean, I know that's like his brand, but you get used to it after a while. I don't think I'd like that.
At number 7, I have the Pistons, who are the top seed in the East right now. Still a young team, but I think they're dangerous. Mm-hmm. I don't have the confidence in them yet to like go deep in the playoffs. I don't think they've won a playoff series as a core thus far. I think they lost to the Knicks first round last year.
Won 2 games against the Knicks last year.
Yeah, I think I did pick them to beat the Knicks if I remember right, but I was wrong. But I think they are an emerging team that looks really good so far this season. Yeah. Rockets I have at number 6. Obviously, the addition of KD changed things a lot for them this offseason. But I don't know. The West is so strong, which kind of, and it's not like KD. We don't think of KD as like a leader. He's a great player, one of the best in our generation
for sure.
But I don't know that he's going to be the guy to necessarily take him over the top. But if things go their way, they could find themselves in the finals. Knicks I have at number 5. Mainly because the East is open. I think I picked them to go to.
We both picked them.
Yeah, we picked them to go to the finals. So I still think I still think they can. There's a lot to like about this team. If Karl Anthony Towns is one of your best players, like relying on him in a playoff series you're always going to be a little iffy with them.
I mean, we just saw them take the Thunder down the last shot in tonight's game.
Thunder are still missing Jalen Williams, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean that was a good showing.
But I feel like
and they beat the Spurs. They beat the Spurs a couple times this year.
The Thunder, I feel like played better without Jalen Williams.
At times, yeah,
which is really
absolutely
strange.
Maybe a shocker at number 4. I have the Celtics, who have without Jason Tatum played really good basketball. They didn't get off to a great start, but they have been a really good team as of late. Jaylen Brown's playing out of his mind right now, and sounds like they're gonna get Tatum back in the near future, whether he's more of a role player or he can be. Robin to Jaylen Brown this time around. That remains to be seen. But I think he can't make the team worse. So, and the team's already playing really well. So I do have them as my favorite as of right now to get to the East.
You don't think so? Is Tatum able to come back at some point?
It sounds like he's already practicing.
So you don't think he can hurt them, but can he slow them down given his lack of cardio and how he hasn't played?
I would imagine that he will not get thrust into like a superstar
minutes
role.
restriction. For sure.
Not going to get thrust into a superstar role, but I think he can be a boost for sure.
Okay.
Because I mean, looking at their roster, they have guys that are eating minutes that I think could definitely improve on.
Yeah, it'd be so interesting to see the Celtics win the championship with Tatum, who I would say in that championship run was the guy, although Jaylen Brown did win the Finals MVP.
Right.
It'd be really interesting to see them flip that and Jaylen Brown be the guy, and Tatum kind of be the Robin because off the injury.
Right.
I mean, how many teams can you name that can be able to do that?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
like Shaq and Kobe, but I think Shaq was clearly the dominant guy on those teams.
Yeah, in that era.
You know,
for sure.
LeBron, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
LeBron was clearly the guy.
Yep.
You know, Clay and. I mean, I guess you could say they didn't do this, but Steph and KD.
Right. Yeah. But KD was
just
the guy at that point. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a good point. Coming in number 3, I wanted to put this team number 1, but I didn't have the balls to do it. But I got the Spurs at number 3.
Okay.
I think they're really interesting. They're just young. This kind of feels like 2024 Thunder, 2022 Boston. Yeah. You know, where they're really good, but not quite ready to be there. But if we saw them in the finals, it would not shock me by any means.
You probably one of these, right?
I think what I liked about the Spurs most, I'll take something else actually.
What do you got?
Ooh, you want to share this one by chance?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let me get some glasses.
You're good.
Can I give a small tangent just about Guinness?
Yeah.
My boss today had Guinness pretzels.
They're so bad.
What?
They are. I've had them. They are disgusting. They sell them at grocery outlet, and they are fucking gross.
I tried them. And they tasted like a bad Guinness.
Like a bad Guinness?
Dude, they are,
you burped up a Guinness, and that's what it tasted like.
They're not good.
At first, I was like, "Oh, it's not," and then it hit me. And then I took a handful of them because I took a handful. And I took like the last little handful, and I almost threw up in my mouth.
They're because when you first look at them, you're like, okay, this is interesting. And you try and be like, oh, I want to puke. This is terrible.
Because I asked, like, do they taste like Guinness? He's like, no. And I tried them, and they kind of tasted like a bad Guinness.
They're bad. They're really bad.
Sorry.
I'm sorry that you had to try those.
I was just curious about it. I'd never seen them before.
I was really ready for Gage to be shitting on them and Dan to be like, what?
I was kind of waiting on that too.
No, I'm all. This is one thing we'll agree on.
Cheers. Dan?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
Cheers.
Danny and I don't normally agree, but I'm glad we agree on this.
Yeah, they're not good. It tastes like eating the foam of a stale
Is it good?
Yeah,
Guinness.
it's good. Moonlight Brewing's got some good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had this one or not. But yeah, back to basketball.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. This
One-
is what this podcast is all about. Tangents.
One thing about the Spurs is they've been able to win a lot of games without Wemby having to be the dominant force on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, their guards are awesome. I mean, Fox, Castle, Vassell. So they got that going for them. Nuggets I have at number 2. I'm a little iffy on the Nuggets. I think I picked the Nuggets to win the championship, if I remember right.
You didn't pick the Thunder to go back-to-back this
I
year?
did not. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Jokic is obviously awesome. He just got back from his injury, and they actually played pretty well without him, which I think that's a good sign for them. But I don't know. Overall, maybe they're just having a rough patch, and they need to get through it. So I may change my feeling on them going forward. But yeah, I still got them at number 2. And at number 1, the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding. The OKC Thunder, the defending champs. I still got them at number 1. Like I said, I wanted to pick somebody else, but I mean, they're still. There's no reason really to doubt this team right now. Things may change as the season continues to unfold. They obviously were on that pace to break the regular season record for wins. That fell apart pretty quickly.
I mean, they still only have 15 losses.
Yeah, but I mean that's not even close to 9.
No, it's not. No. But I mean, it's still impressive.
Yeah, no, they're still having a great year. So yeah, I think now they can kind of just flush that away, get Williams back at some point, and make a run again. So Thunder number 1.
So number 8 for me, I have the New York Knicks. I don't really feel like the Knicks can actually win the championship, but they are 3rd in the East, so I have to kind of give them the credit for that. And they are a good team.
They're good.
I feel like I picked them to win the East, so
Right.
I think
The East is just like kind of a clusterfuck right now
Yeah.
of not
And
greatness.
they never win.
I know that's what I'm afraid
Have they
of.
ever won a championship? I mean, I'm
The
sure
Knicks?
they
In the
have.
70s.
Yeah, a long
Yeah.
time ago.
So it's like they haven't won one since the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with All-Star Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, they went to 2 finals with him. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't know if he played in the second one. I think.
Yeah,
he
I
was
think
on
you're
the
right.
roster.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone ran into Jordan, so it's like,
yeah.
I don't stand a chance. Number 7, I have the Timberwolves. Same as the Knicks. I don't really think they can win the championship, but I have to pay my respects because they are 4th in the West.
Are they actually up to 4th now? Yeah.
I mean, when I checked yesterday, they were.
Yeah.
Could change now.
Yeah.
I want Anthony Edwards to be that guy.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's there.
He's still
yet.
so young though.
He is.
Yeah. Was he
And I
24,
don't. Do I kind of feel like the window for the Wolves is not shut, but it's slowly shutting?
This team doesn't feel as exciting as maybe the last couple. I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at on that. Number 6, I have the Celtics. I can't really trust them to make a deep playoff run without a fully healthy Tatum, although I have respect for their team because they have a great team overall, great coaching, great players. So I kind of give them that. I give the experience a lot with them because
Right.
Jaylen Brown, like we say, might be the number 2 when Tatum's healthy or people think he is, but he plays like a number 1.
Yeah.
Dude's
I mean,
an absolute dog.
Since Tatum's been out, he's been playing amazing.
Yeah. Number 5, I have the Spurs. I mean, they're 2nd in the West. I have to give them the respects.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't put him higher, honestly.
Yeah, the lack of playoff experience scares me a little bit. I know they have De'Aaron Fox. I think he's probably the only one who's played in a playoff series.
Right. Which does give me faith in them being better than maybe I think they are.
Also, coaching. I mean, I know he was under Greg Popovich, but until you're actually thrown in it yourself, I think it's a little bit different.
Right.
And can Wemby stay healthy? You were saying that they play better sometimes without him, or they play well without him.
Well, they're able to play well without him. Yeah.
But he's had an issue with injuries, and as much as I like the guy, I have him at 5 because I'm not sure if he can stay healthy throughout the playoffs.
That's a fair point.
Number 4, a little apprehensive on that. I'm going with the Pistons. I mean, they're the 1 seed in the East.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I don't think I realized this until a couple nights ago, actually. And same with the Spurs, a little bit. Lack of playoff experience worries me. Coaching experience.
Right.
You know, they won 2 games, like I said, against the Knicks last year. Cade Cunningham, is he kind of a one-man show? I couldn't tell you another player on the Pistons personally.
Well, I mean, Jalen Duren, their center, was an all-star, but he's not he's not a star.
It just feels like the Pistons are maybe a couple years behind where they should be, or they're playing.
They're a couple years
schedule.
away. Yeah. I would agree with that. They kind of feel like almost kind of feel like the Cavs of like the last couple of years in a way.
Yeah, I mean, Cade Cunningham,
he's nice.
He could win the MVP.
He's nice, yeah.
Because of what you said about how half the league is taking so much time off.
Right.
I mean, because
Shea missed a ton of games. Jokic missed a ton of games.
So he might win the MVP.
Yeah,
you never know. I mean, I thought my bold prediction of Wemby winning his first 3 years was looking good at the beginning of the year. Then he got hurt. I guess you don't really know. You never know.
Right,
could happen.
Yeah.
Number 3, I'm actually gonna put the Rockets. You probably think I'm crazy.
No.
3rd in the West. They have playoff experience, player experience, coaching experience. I just don't trust Kevin Durant playoff career post Warriors.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't really been there.
Because, okay, did he go to a conference finals with the Nuggets and they got like spanked by the, was that the, or not the Nuggets, the Suns, I mean, they got spanked by the Nuggets?
No.
Or was that its second round?
The only one I can really think of that he got close like he did with the Warriors was when he was on the Nets and he played the Bucks.
And they lost in the second round.
And his toe was on the line, the 3-point line.
That is a big moment in Giannis Antetokounmpo's career.
Because that, if he would have hit that, would they have won that game or would it have gone to overtime?
That would have tied it and sent it to overtime.
Yeah, so that, I mean, if KD wasn't a size 16.
And I don't remember if that was the deciding game, but it was late in the series for sure.
Yeah, so that was like the closest to me. And after that, he's had bad luck at places. So I like the Rockets because they have the experience before KD got there.
Right.
And then I like Ime Udoka. I think he's crazy a little bit.
A
little crazy, but he knows what he's doing. He's been to a finals. So my top 3 teams you'll notice have the experience. And that's kind of where I lean heavy.
I think that series that young core got to play against the Warriors last year was actually pretty big for them.
I mean, and if Fred VanVleet was on this team, I feel much better.
Which I heard talks that he might make a comeback. I don't know if that would help them necessarily.
Because he's the kind of guy who, if he's on the team, to me, even though you have Kevin Durant, he's the leader of the team.
Yeah.
Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, I'm sure he's around, I would imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because Fred VanVleet, to me, is a good player, really good locker room guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, he does not have the physical gifts of a Kevin Durant.
Right.
But you can tell he's the kind of guy who went through the G League. You know his story, and you know that he has really earned his way to get to this point.
He's a glue guy.
And then
glue guy.
Number 2, I have the Nuggets as well. Or did the Nuggets at 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, they are 5th in the West, but they were averaging the most points in the league with 120. And they have the best player on their team in the league. Best player in the league on their team, and they also have playoff experience. And then number 1, I have the Sacramento Kings.
Nice.
I was hoping you were.
No, I have the OKC
the number
Thunder.
1 pick, right?
Yeah. OKC Thunder, most wins in the league, plus 11-point differential.
Yeah.
And then championship medal, playoff experience, of course.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna three-peat.
You did say that last
Bold
year.
prediction's already been on it, so that's where I'm at.
I like it. Yeah, I don't like. I feel like 1, 2, and 3 I felt pretty solid about. After that,
Yeah.
it is garbage night. Yeah, after that, kind of everybody's about the same.
Yeah. I mean, do I really think any team besides the Thunder can win the championship? Not really, but things can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I think we're very super far removed from the era of where like it was Warriors and Cavs all the time. Like it's a completely different league than we had back then.
But like I said, I think the NBA is due for a back-to-back champ, or maybe a three-peat for the first time since Shaq and Kobe. I think with this team we can get that.
Yeah. I mean, and at the same time, I wouldn't be shocked if we get a surprise champion at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see the Spurs win it with Wemby.
The Spurs, yeah,
I would love that.
Yeah,
because it's kind of like I don't really think I minded the Popovich Duncan Spurs.
Right. They were just
they were really good. Like I didn't mind them like I minded the Brady and Belichick Patriots.
Yeah. Well, I mean, similarly to Belichick, like Popovich, like kind of was a little sassy.
No, they're similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But I didn't really mind when the Spurs won a bunch of championships because I guess they didn't really. They're a dynasty in my opinion, but they never won back to back.
They also didn't have like players that were controversial or like maybe controversial is not the right word, but yeah, they didn't have any players that like were hateable, you know. Like Tim Duncan was just he was just easygoing Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Tony Parker maybe because I don't know. Ginobili. He's just another Argentinian.
Yeah,
but they were damn good.
I would have to say, do you think like because they weren't necessarily like the dominant team, and I'm only saying that because you had like the Kobe, Shaq Lakers at the same time, and a lot of good NBA teams. They were that good and were winning.
They also weren't flashy. I think that's another thing.
That's a good way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So you're comparing the Lakers to the Spurs in that era?
Yeah, I mean, because that's kind of when they were winning a lot, you know, in that era.
I mean, yeah, I would agree they're flashy and they're in LA.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like
Shaq
and Kobe had an edge to him. Like Tim Duncan was just.
What I'm saying is like there was no other team like the Patriots, while the Spurs had like the Lakers to compete against.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know,
okay,
yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Where the Patriots were like the one team that you could hate, where the Spurs and the Lakers and even the Pistons were in the mix.
I mean, I would say that probably at that time I wouldn't know because I didn't really watch basketball at that time. We were like 6, 5, 6, 7. I almost didn't.
I am so sorry.
As soon as I said that, I was like, someone's going to say that. And I forgot what I was going to say. So I forgot what I was going to say.
6, 7.
We can move on. We can definitely move on from that.
Danny, do you have just off the top of your head like a team that you think is going to be NBA champion this year?
It's going to either be the Warriors or the Kings.
Yeah, there we go.
Right on cue.
Okay, so it's time for our new 10-part series that we're going to do, which sounds long, but it'll be
fine.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
So we're going to go through each jersey number 0 through 99.
Did Dev get us onto this? Dev?
I think it's something you've wanted to do.
It's something I've wanted to do for a while because I have an obsession, and I know we kind of talk about jersey numbers and players with the jersey numbers and just numbers alone. Like we like certain numbers, we don't like certain numbers, and so.
Oh, that's right. It was a joke that Devin brought it up, and I was saying it was a good idea.
Because she knows I have like this weird thing with numbers. Like I don't like certain numbers, I like certain numbers. And
she wants to know why.
Yeah, and so I've always waited for like the quote unquote right time to want to do this, but I mean, why not now?
Yeah,
because I think
it's kind of like slow season for sports. Yeah,
exactly.
So the funny thing is, I guarantee this is going to leak into football season next year. I'm putting it out there.
You think so? I mean, 10 parts?
10 parts, and we do fewer episodes this time of year.
Okay, well...
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. Not that it matters. I'm just throwing it out there.
So, 0 to 99 is what we're going to do. We're going to discuss why we like and dislike each number, mention players we most associate each number with, and pick who we think is the best player to wear each number. And motorsports, like NASCAR, will be included in this.
Yeah.
So this first part is going to be 0 to 9.
Yeah, we're going to do the first 10 numbers of the alphabet.
Yeah.
Or the numbers.
I feel like there's going to be very few numbers that I dislike. I'm just going to lay it out.
Yeah, I mean, and
from 0 to 99?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
46, you like that one?
My favorite player of all time was 46.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
Yeah, 46 is an abomination. So who wants to start first? And how are we going to do this? We didn't really talk about
this. So I think simultaneously we can talk about the players you associate with and why you dislike or dislike it. And then at the end of each number, we'll say who we think is the best player, athlete, whatever, to wear said number.
So should we go, we'll do zeros?
We'll start with zeros?
Ones,
we'll just kind of go around the horn.
Okay.
Yeah, starting with 0, I think we'll kind of combine 0 and 00 because there are players that have worn 00.
Yeah.
I mean, wearing 0, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but
I don't mind.
I don't mind it. There's a lot of NBA players that have pulled it off. I feel like more than any other sport.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be tough to wear number 0.
It's
And looking at the names, there's not very many that I say were deserving to wear number 0.
Yeah, it's definitely a move for sure. I mean, I think of Damian Lillard, and then I think of a couple of recent Warriors. I mean, Jonathan Kuminga wore 00, right? Gary Payton II wore 0. Those are kind of guys that come to mind. Obviously, Russ is up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you mentioned Robert Parrish before we started the show.
Because I didn't include 00 in this. I didn't know you thought it was kind of the same. I think if we were to say it right now, I think Robert Parrish is probably the best 00 to ever do it.
Yeah, 00, I would say so.
I would say that's the case.
Yeah.
Other 00s, I think of Aaron Gordon on the Magic.
Right.
Besides that, you mentioned on the Raiders, is it not Mel Ott? Might be Mel Ott, but it was a linebacker, I think, or a defensive player for the Raiders back in the 70s 60s, 70s who wore
Jim Otto.
Jim Otto,
yeah.
Jim Otto 00. I don't mind 00 or 0 personally.
I don't. I'm kind of indifferent on it.
Yeah.
Like there are some guys that can rock it, and some guys that I'm like, okay.
I think I'd rather wear 00 because it's just so much more different than 0. Because you wear 0, like you said, you're like, okay, like you kind of got to be tough to wear 0.
And I think we have confirmed that our boy Drew Gilbert is going to be rocking 0 for
Yes.
the Giants this year.
Yes.
He ditched the 61.
Yeah.
You looking for something, Dan?
Yeah, do you feel like a napkin tissue?
Big ass.
Should we take a shot?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so now that we're here, who is the best player to wear number 0?
Well, can I say the players I associate 0 with?
Yeah,
first?
yeah. Keep going. I mean, what if you got? Any
Russell Westbrook, of course.
Yep.
And I had Jason Tatum. But I think Damian Lillard's a good call.
Yeah, when I was doing research, Tatum came across my...
Tatum's a newer 0, but he's definitely he's a champion. But those are like the only 2 off the top of my head. What about you, Danny?
I had one name on the list for that number, and I had Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
Russell Westbrook.
So to me, the best player to ever wear number 0, Russell Westbrook. I think that I'd be surprised if you guys chose anything else. But if you did, that'd be okay.
Yeah, I went with Westbrook as well.
Yeah. What about you, Danny? Who do you think is the best player to wear number 0?
Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to keep track of if we all agreed on the same number, same person for the same number, because I don't think it's going to happen very often.
Yeah, I mean, I think in some of the like odd, like
Maybe I'll put-
obscure numbers.
I'll put like a little star next to it, just
Yeah.
so.
I'm gonna send that down to.
Yes, there you go. Let me put a little marker right here, because I feel like he made it. Russell Westbrook made it what it is to me.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, he wasn't even really like top of mind when I was thinking about the number 0. Like, to be honest, Gary Payton came to mind first, but because I watched him play probably more than any.
Oh, Gary Payton.
The second.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes more sense.
Not
Yeah.
the glove.
Well, that's why I was confused. I was like, did he wear that?
Young Glove.
Yeah. I mean, he had his Gary Payton Senior had 0 in
Hey,
his
I didn't
number.
come up with that, Danny.
I just associate it with young blood. And, I don't know.
Oh, Youngblood. Do you like Youngblood?
Huh?
Are you talking about Youngblood?
Yeah, no, I don't really know who that is.
Oh.
I just heard it. Young blood. I thought it was just like, yeah, you're cool.
Oh, I thought you were
Young
talking
Blood.
about like the singer.
No, I know it is.
Oh. I'm not really a fan, but whatever. Cheers.
Danny, you ready?
Yeah.
A little Fernet shot.
Fern.
Okay. On to number 1, Emerson. Who do you associate that number with?
I mean, the guys that came to mind, and I try to do this as organically as possible, not doing too much research.
I did that for
Best player.
no. I did that for best player.
Yeah, same.
But the players I associate with, I tried not to
Right.
let that affect it.
Right,
Okay.
same. So, like, Cam Newton comes to mind.
Oh, that's a good one. I
Yeah.
didn't think of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, yeah.
See, I had so much trouble thinking about it, and
Yeah.
I knew you guys were gonna have some good ones I didn't think about.
Yeah, so
That's-
Cam Newton came to mind, and he was actually a candidate for best player to wear number 1, but I did not pick him.
Okay.
Benji Molina,
Okay.
great forever giant. Also, you guys don't know who this is, but goalie for the Panthers a long time ago, by the name, and the Canucks, Roberto Luongo.
I love Roberto.
Yeah.
I like number 1 for a goalie though.
So that's the thing is like
It's rare.
it is the only position I believe that can wear number 1 in hockey.
Oh, really?
You can't wear number 1 if you're not a goalie.
That's not like an actual rule?
It's kind of an unwritten rule.
So that somebody wore number 1 and it's respect, or just the?
I think
That's interesting.
I don't know where it came from, and I should do the research, but I've never seen a player other than a goalie wear number 1 personally in hockey. Yeah. I'm sure it's happened, but to me it is associated with the goalie position, and you kind of got to be one of those guys to wear it. Yeah. Roberto Luongo comes to mind. Because he was like one of the better goalies in the NHL when I first started getting into hockey.
Okay.
And I want to say he might have been the starting goalie for Team Canada in 2010 when they beat the United States.
Was he wearing 1 then?
I would imagine so. Oh, that was his number. Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, as far as like or dislike, I'm not a huge fan of the number 1.
Really?
I feel like there's a little bit of arrogance behind it. If you're gonna wear number 1,
you definitely. Much like how Danny thinks you got to be tough to be wearing number 0.
Yeah.
I think wearing number 1, you got to be the man.
Yeah.
You got to be the dude.
You better be the man.
Yeah, you better. Yeah. Like you better be him.
Which is kind of funny because like when I was doing the research on best player, like I didn't find anyone that I was like, yeah, he's definitely one of the best athletes of all time.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Which is kind of disappointing.
So you don't like the number 1?
It's not my favorite. Like I would never even consider rocking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would wear it.
Yeah.
I like the number 1. I like it. Players I associate with. Much like you, Cam Newton, first person that comes to my mind. Another one was Warren Moon.
Yeah.
Warren Moon. I think, I'll give Kyler Murray the nod a little bit.
Yeah.
Although he's going to be released soon. But I'll give him the nod. But, yeah, like Cam Newton for sure. First person I think of when I think of number 1. No doubt.
Danny, who you got over there?
Again, it was one of those numbers I was drawing a blank to, but I agree. Not necessarily you have to be tough to wear number 1. You got to be a cocky son of a bitch.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
you have to be
for
good.
sure.
Which is kind of why I'm not.
You got to be cocky, but you got to be good.
Yeah.
And who strikes that to me? And the first guy I thought about that number, shortstop Ozzie Smith.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's funny. I know that Ozzie Smith wore number 1, but obviously we weren't alive when he was playing, so it's just not someone I associate with him. But yeah. Best player.
Do you like the number 1?
I couldn't ever wear it. It's not my number.
Okay.
I do feel like it's a small person's number.
Yeah, no.
Which is why like Cam Newton rocking it is a little unique.
It's really a small person's number. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's a small number itself, you think?
Yeah. To me, it's like it's the second baseman's number.
Okay.
In my mind,
Okay.
or shortstop, would be a small guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So, who do you also believe Ozzie is the best to ever wear the number, or do you got somebody else?
That's the best I saw on that list.
At
least to my opinion.
I agree. I think Ozzie Smith's the
Well,
best.
I went with Ozzie as well.
Did you? Okay,
Yeah.
look at us.
I actually had Warren Moon was like definitely a candidate. Cam Newton was a candidate, but I went with Ozzie.
Look at us going
Yeah.
2 for 2 on the first 2.
The dude won like.
I'm surprised I didn't think about Cam Newton.
Yeah.
But Ozzie still.
But I think Ozzie Smith is better than Cam Newton.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
Yes. I mean, Ozzie Smith won like 1,000 Gold Gloves, something like that.
Like probably the best defensive shortstop of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone would argue otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he took a massive right hook from Will Clark back.
Dude, yeah.
That's a great fight.
Absolutely.
I don't think I've seen that video.
Will Clark went hard in the second.
Yeah.
And Ozzie did not like it and punched him.
Yeah.
And Will Clark got up and took on the whole team.
Am I wrong? It wasn't Ozzie that he took out. It was the second baseman. And then Ozzie came in with a...
I can't remember.
I think it was the second baseman.
It might have been.
Yeah. Regardless, it was a great brawl.
On to number 2, Emerson. Who do you got? Or
I mean, it's hard not to think of Derek Jeter when you think of number 2.
of course.
Number 2.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I also throw it back to like Troy Tulowitzki was a shortstop that I'm assuming he wore it because of Derek Jeter kind of thing.
Love shortstops. That makes sense.
Yeah. Also, Randy Wayne was the forever giant, wore number 2.
Randy, the Giants can win.
Stupid.
I remember that every game.
So yeah, those are the guys that come to mind. I'm sure there's some guys that I probably would associate with this number that I didn't think of, but those are the guys that came to mind.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not my favorite number, but it is a classic like single digit number. There's no question
For
about
sure.
it. Yeah.
Guys I associate it with, obviously Derek Jeter. I went Matt Ryan and Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi, yeah, I forgot about Kawhi.
Kawhi
yeah.
Leonard, yeah.
Yeah. I doing research for like best player. Matt Ryan came up, but yeah, he's obviously.
And then I like the number. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I would wear it.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan did come up on my list, but there's only one number 2, and it's Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think are we all consensus on best to wear it?
I would say Derek Jeter.
We're 3 for 3 now, guys.
3 for 3. Okay. I think maybe once it gets to like the.
Are we really 3 for 3?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I tried my hardest to find somebody other than Derek Jeter, but just couldn't come.
For me, it's gonna get off rails with a couple of these.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. On to number 3, Emerson.
I mean, CP3. I know we just talked about his retirement.
Okay.
He's definitely in the mix.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt, obviously NASCAR. Like, I was a NASCAR fan growing up as a kid, so he definitely would be up there. Even A-Rod, he wore number 3 before he moved on to the Yankees.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think of him, why he came to my mind, but I do kind of remember that moment in the All-Star game.
What was he for the Yankees?
13.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
couldn't be
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
That moment in the All-Star game where he told Cal Ripken, like,
move,
let's you're going to go play shortstop. And that just him wearing that Rangers jersey with the number 3 on it is like kind of iconic in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth is the number 3.
Yeah. The first person I think of when I think of number 3 is Dwayne Wade.
You know,
that was on my list.
Always has been. Might be because that's one of the first NBA finals I ever watched, and Dwayne Wade was he's an iconic number 3.
Yeah.
I also put Russell Wilson in there,
Yeah.
and then I also put Dale Earnhardt.
Yep.
And then in regards of liking the number, I like number 3.
Yeah. I honestly, this is up there with one of my least favorite single digit numbers.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I've never loved the 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
It's a number that can't be worn. I did have Dale on that number.
You don't think this number that can't be worn? Okay.
I like the number. It
Yeah.
just can't be worn.
Like, or it should be retired.
Let me.
overall.
Yeah. Dale Earnhardt is on that list,
Yeah.
and arguably could be that guy, but it's Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Let's get real.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Babe Ruth, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who I went with for best player. Like, I think Dale Earnhardt is a great candidate.
Yeah.
In this situation, but
Is that your best player too?
Yeah.
It was for me too.
yeah, 4 for 4. Gage is like, I don't think this is gonna happen very often. Here we are, 4 for 4.
We'll wait till we get later on.
Yeah.
On to number 4, I think this could be when it might change a little bit for us.
Yeah, I mean, I could see both of you guys having my best player for number 4, but
Okay.
yeah, I honestly, this was not a number that I could think of a lot of guys in my lifetime that were standouts that wore it. To be completely honest,
Okay.
it was tough. I mean, I think of Dak in recent history,
Yeah.
and I think of Brett Favre. That's
Yeah.
kind of all I could come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you like the number?
4 is one of those that I don't dislike, but it's not one that I don't know. I think by itself, it seems a little lonely. Kind of like number 1.
Yeah.
They are shaped a little similarly. They just look a little lonely on the jersey.
I think I used to not like number 4 until Dak Prescott, who was on my players I associate it with.
Yeah.
So I think for me, if I was playing a sport, could I wear it? Yes. And then, of course, the first person I think of when I think of number 4 is Brett Favre.
Yeah.
There's no one else.
It's definitely not a superstar number. That's how
No.
I kind of think of it.
No.
We are going to have a change, it sounds like.
Yeah?
I do have Brett Favre as my number 4, but the player who I associate with and I say is the best player considers as himself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. It's Lou Gehrig.
Yeah. I think that's...
Back to back.
I almost put him as my best player, but I just...
The Iron Horse,
Yeah.
Lou Gehrig, R.I.P.
So who did you put?
I put Brett Favre as best player.
See, I put Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
you didn't say Lou Gehrig about me.
Well, except I thought,
We're waiting till the end to...
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till after we discuss.
but no, it's okay for you to say, and then we
Yeah.
can kind of go
Yeah.
back. Yeah. No, Lou Gehrig is. I put him, and I wouldn't have known this. I probably would have put Favre if I didn't do the proper history check to it.
Sure.
But when I see Lou Gehrig, and it's not even because of the whole Lou Gehrig's disease thing. He was a
Right.
great player.
Oh, he was
He
amazing.
was the Iron Horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think to me,
I
it's,
think Cal Ripken was the first guy to beat his
He was the one who broke his
consecutive-
record. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough one. I thought about Lou Gehrig. But
I have a great Lou Gehrig story, just really quick.
yeah, go for it.
That I remember reading in a book that the coach he was already suffering from his disease. He was still playing, and his coach wanted to play him, and he sat himself on the bench saying, "No, I'm not going to help this team. Put the other guy in."
Yeah.
And that just shows his character.
Yeah, no, he's a legend, and there's no question about that. Yeah, I kind of feel stupid for not doing Lou Gehrig, but I just felt like I was going to pick a lot of baseball players just because that's my nature of my sports watching.
Brett Favre is 3 straight MVPs,
had the touchdown record until Peyton broke it, right?
Super Bowl champion.
I
mean, it's not a bad number 4 pick,
no,
by any means. And I think for us being as young as we are, I think that it's not crazy to pick Brett Favre at all.
Right, and I also want to I think when I do this list, if a guy from pre-1950 isn't the obvious choice, I'm not going to choose him. If it's close, I'm not going to choose him.
I can't do that because I feel like I just need to really pay homage to the guys that
that's
really
fair.
It.
I mean, I think nostalgia is going to be a big part of this, but I think that's where I'm going to draw the line a little bit.
I mean, do I love picking 3 straight Yankees?
That was another factor. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
That was
and then
factor.
also, for me, not being a baseball guy that you are, having 4 straight guys that are baseball players, right. It's not really my thing. But you have to give the respect where it's due.
There's a thing too with baseball is it has the longest history in the United States, so it's going to be hard to overlook that.
So number 5, what do you got?
So, to me, number 1 that comes to mind, Nomar. Nomar is number 5.
Okay,
he is the number 5 to me.
Okay,
he's not the best player to wear number 5, but he's the number 5.
Yeah.
Growing up, I think we grew up in the golden era of shortstops, and we had Jeter, we had Nomar, we had A-Rod.
Omar, or you said Omar?
Nomar.
No.
Well, and Omar,
Okay.
Omar. But I wouldn't put him in that class. Yeah.
No. Come on.
A great defensive player, but definitely not offensively
No.
gifted like these guys. And I think they kind of they were just like the fuel to the late 90s, early 2000s of baseball. So seeing that number 5 Red Sox jersey, Nomar, he's the guy.
See, I like this because that's nobody that I would even consider because I just didn't really care about the game as much as you did at a age like that.
I also I threw Jeff Garcia in there because he was the quarterback of the Niners when I first started watching football.
Of course.
Christian McCaffrey wearing number 5 at Stanford. That's to me that is iconic.
I love that because I'm not sure how many purely college numbers we're gonna get because I don't think I've had any so far.
I'm guessing this couldn't be my only.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. But so those are the guys, and this is a number that I think a lot of iconic players have worn.
Okay.
But those are the guys that came to mind first.
The first person that comes to my mind is Jeff Garcia.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
I think he kind of, for me, put 5 on the map, and when I close my eyes, I think of 5 for a sports player is Jeff Garcia.
Yeah.
Also, recency for me, Kyle Larson.
Okay, fair enough.
Kyle Larson has been my driver in our pool for years. I got a shirt now. I love it to death. I think of him. And also, not somebody I thought of off the top of my head, but I had to kind of look down the list. I'm going to go Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, he's a good number 5.
Player that I think
great
of.
one.
Player that I think of, being NFC East kind of guy.
I do feel like number 5 was a powerful number in the 2000s, 2000s.
Well, I feel like Donovan McNabb, being the kind of player he was the powerful quarterback. Yeah. So I think 5 really fit that.
Right. Yeah.
And in terms of do I like it? Do not like 5.
I know you've never been a fan of 5.
Don't like 5. I could never wear it. I just think I don't know. Maybe it's the line with the half circle was why I don't like it. To me, it's not aesthetically pleasing by any means.
To me, I think maybe it's based on player association mostly, but I've always felt like this is a big time number. I don't think I don't love the look of it necessarily, but I think just the way the people and players who I associate with it, there's iconic.
Because I'll give it away right now. I like 15. I like 25. I like 35. I like 45.
But by itself,
I like 55.
55.
And then
65.
I don't like 65.
Well, any number in the 60s is a little questionable.
But 5 by itself, I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I never have.
Also, shout out to Kurt Hipp. That was his number in high school football.
Okay, I like that. Danny?
I'm following suit. I had Jeff Garcia as the first one.
I love that we all.
It's easy because we're all
from the Bay Area. Yeah.
Even me not being a Niners fan, it's hard not to think about Jeff Garcia.
Yeah. Right.
But do you want me to start with the best player to wear that number?
Yeah, if you're ready.
Was that the only guy that you thought of, or do you have more than that?
No, that's the only guy.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Hey, let me do my thing.
Sorry.
You want some of this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who you got for best player?
I have Johnny Bench.
Oh, I like that one.
Yogi Berra was on that list.
Yogi. I thought of too.
Yeah.
But Johnny Bench is my number 1.
That's a great pick.
Okay.
Danny. I like it.
I'm gonna go Albert Pujols.
Dude,
wow.
Albert Pujols was my number 2. He was. I really thought about picking him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your number as well. Or you say number 2?
Like
you're
he finished second in my best player.
I'm going to go Albert Pujols. I think...
That's a great pick.
I mean, I looked at his stats, and, I mean, the dude...
He's a legend.
I mean, I know him on the Angels was not good, but him on the Cardinals was ridiculous.
He was
one of the best right-hand hitters of all time.
Yeah, for sure. And for, once Barry Bonds retired finally, he was the best hitter in baseball.
Yeah.
He takes me as the first player that got a big baseball contract. Mm-hmm. It might have been A-Rod before
A-Rod definitely. A-Rod and I think Manny might have too, but yeah. I think when his came around, it was the biggest.
Yeah.
So who's yours?
I went off the map because it was going to be Albert Pujols, and I decided to go with a hockey player by the name of Nicholas Lidstrom, who is, I believe he's a 4-time champion with the Red Wings. He won a bunch of Norris trophies as the best defenseman. He's also a guy I think of with number 5, but I like if you looked up his resume, it's up there, and he was right in his prime when I first started watching hockey too, and so he's like I probably should have picked Pujols for my personal this is who.
Okay.
It's funny, like growing up, the Red Wings were like the team.
Well, and he was part of that. He was.
They're just like
he was like probably the
they're
one.
unheard of now. Like,
yeah,
kind of like the Bulls.
It is a little weird.
Bit,
That's a good comp. Yeah. He was like from the early 90s all the way till even when they won the cup in like 2008, he was the one constant there.
Wow.
Which is
okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight baseball guys, which is rare for me. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Number 6, Emerson. Who do you got?
I mean, it's hard not to think of JT Snow as a Giants fan. I know Danny's got him on his list.
Yeah.
But like, as far as like iconic athletes, LeBron, of course, wore number 6, and Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of funny to think of Bill Russell as the guy because super old. Like we were so far away from his career, but I think he just had like he had a great post-career life that kind of is. And so, like his highlights are everywhere.
Yeah, he was like a walking museum.
When he won 11 championships. Is that right? Yeah. So like it's hard not to
11, I believe, in his 13-year career.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
So it's hard not to think of him.
Also, number retired throughout the whole NBA.
Yeah, and it's also the worst by far single-digit number. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why it sticks out with him because he's the one guy that made it look okay. Yeah. You know.
I will agree with you that it's by far my least favorite number.
Yeah.
Well, I guess out of the single digits.
Right.
It's terrible. I'd rather wear 5,
it's
7 days out of the week.
It's disgusting. there's something about the look. By itself, it's just terrible.
It's just not good.
Yeah.
Players I think of, much like you, Bill Russell, of course, LeBron James, and you're going to laugh at me, but Mark Sanchez. I think Mark Sanchez.
Yeah.
He kind of, he went to 2 AFC championships with the Jets. And he kind of wore it. And you can think about Baker too a little bit.
Yeah,
Baker wears 6.
Baker would be a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, Mark Sanchez. He mugged a Uber driver.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And
he also ran into an ass. And
the butt fumble. Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
He is an ass.
I'm not gonna pretend I put JT Snow because I didn't. I know you guys would.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think I loved the Giants like you guys probably did at that time.
That's fair.
Probably was a fan. Just didn't really understand the game and
Sure.
the players as much.
We're locked in that way.
So that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Of course, I first thought of JT Snow. I love that number.
You have the
because of
jersey.
JT Snow.
You have the jersey.
He was my all-time favorite Giant growing up, and always will be.
He's definitely forever Giant.
Forever Giant. Retired with them. I remember his retirement.
That was nice.
He took ground balls, or not ground balls,
or he did pregame throwing around
catching from first base, and the whole players were throwing
seeds,
not seeds, but picks. For him,
yeah.
In the dirt.
Did he also play? He played for the Angels and the Yankees too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Red Sox.
Yeah, the Red Sox.
Yeah, it was between stints with the Giants. Is that right?
I think that was at the end of his career.
Yeah.
He ended with the Red Sox.
When I think of JT Snow, I think of him getting Dusty Baker's son out of home plate. I do think
that is
a
big time moment.
But all time to wear it, you gotta go Bill Russell, 11-time champion, 5-time MVP.
Yeah.
One of the greatest basketball players of all ever.
I'm going Bill Russell too.
Same.
Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Another one.
So are we? We're now.
We have
that 5 out of 7.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5 out of 6.
Well,
7.
0. I'm
zero.
sorry.
and speaking of number 7,
Yeah, I mean, it's funny to say this, but Colin Kaepernick was, I think, the first player. Like,
I almost put him on my list. I do think of him.
I think the reason it comes to mind most is because first time I got to watch the Niners play in the Super Bowl, he was the quarterback.
Yeah, he's the quarterback.
So it's hard not to think about it.
I get that.
You know, he was, maybe polarizing, controversial, however you want to put it.
That was later on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, overall. But
no, it's not
it's hard not to think about it. I mean, and then I also think of Carmelo Anthony with the Knicks.
Carmelo Anthony!
Yeah. Even though that wasn't always his number, that was definitely, like, I think he made number 7 pretty cool.
Yeah, I do associate him a lot with the 15 of the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Which is funny now because Jokic is
probably...
I hope they both get their number retired by the Nuggets.
I would like that too.
Both 15s.
I know he didn't. He went out on a kind of a sour note with the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yep.
I know Sal's gonna love me for saying that. He's CR7.
Yeah. Players, I think the first person I think of when I close my eyes and think about number 7, I'm surprised he's not on your list being a Stanford guy, is John Elway.
Yeah.
John Elway. John Elway to me is number 7.
Throughout research, of course, he came up, but he's just not someone I think of with number 7. I didn't watch him play.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's kind of I think that's a huge factor in a lot of this.
I also have Cristiano Ronaldo on my list.
Yeah.
I have Big Ben and I have Mike Vick.
I like Mike Vick.
Mike Vick.
You know who I associate with Stanford number 7 more so is Toby Gerhardt, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I do not like number 7.
I know you didn't.
Well, I don't. I'm surprised I put no, but I guess I lean more no.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do. I think it's also one of those powerful numbers like 5 where it's just like, especially like growing up in sports, like a lot of great players I felt like wore 7.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but that's how I viewed it.
Yeah.
I was I just want to kind of backtrack just for a second because I was going to put more and I kept it shorter.
Yeah.
But one guy for number 3 that no one mentioned, that's a great number 3, is the answer, AI.
Yeah. That's a good call.
Well, did you mention Chris Paul?
I did.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I thought at least you were gonna bring up AI, but no, it's a good call, Danny.
And again, going back to number 7, Elway was on my target, but I didn't put him because I don't associate it, and I don't think he was the best.
Okay.
When I associate number 7, I think of my sister, Jamie Del Zampo.
Nice.
Okay.
Because she always wore number 7. But to tie into that, she wore number 7 because her favorite player growing up was Marvin Bernard from the Giants. That's
great.
So I have Marvin
Did
Bernard.
I tell you I met Marvin Bernard?
No.
He was at the bar at Norman Rose last year during Bottle Rock.
Really?
Yeah.
So you recognize him?
No, so the guy
I
that
would
brought
not recognize
the guy that came in with him, I knew, and he's like, "Hey, I might come by with my buddy Marvin Bernard. Do you know him? He played for the Giants." I'm like, yeah, "Fuck yeah!" He was like the center fielder when I first started watching the Giants. And so yeah, we introduced ourselves.
Yeah,
and all
so
that.
she always wore 7, and it was because of Marvin Bernard.
Nice.
But for my best player to rock number 7, going back to those Yankees, Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
Mine's Mickey Mantle too.
That's what I put too. Yeah. That's the one thing is the Yankees have a chokehold on the single digit number.
You know
They do.
Mickey's
Yeah.
biggest disappointment with his career?
What's that?
Not hitting 300. He ended his
For his career.
average, yeah.
Yeah.
He ended 297.
Yeah.
Did not hit 300.
He still did okay for
Yeah.
himself.
I think Barry finished like 298 or something like
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah. On to number 8.
I mean,
do you like number 7? Did you already say that?
I couldn't wear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't wear it, but I do like it. I think it's as far as single digit numbers go, I like it. 8, I also like. I've grown to like it more than I used to, but I do like 8. I mean, I think of Steve Young, I think of Joe Pavelski as Bay Area legends.
Yeah.
Cal Ripken Jr. I would throw up there as well.
Yeah.
And of course, the grade 8, Alex Ovechkin.
Yeah.
He has to be up there. But yeah, I mean, Steve Young, even though we never got to watch him play, he's a Bay Area icon. So
for sure.
It's hard not to have him on there.
Yeah.
How about you?
Players I associate with Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
First person I think of. I'm gonna go Troy Aikman being a homer. And I also did Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah.
And I do arguably one of my favorite numbers of all time. It's
Really?
Number
Yeah.
8, for sure. I could wear number 8 all day.
I almost threw Kobe on my list. Again, I didn't put a lot of multiple people on
Yeah.
it. I'll do that going further. So I left Kobe off. I was kind of thinking more for his other number. But,
Yeah.
Steve Young, of course, first guy I think of. I also thought of the water boy, Bobby Boucher. I have him on my list.
Shout him out.
That's a good one.
And I also have Cal Ripken, and I'm torn between him and Steve Young for the best guys to wear it.
Yeah.
I guess because I have a lot of baseball guys, I'll go Steve Young, but you can give either of those guys.
You know, after looking at the best 8s of all time, I wanted to put Ovechkin like as an honorable mention.
Sure.
But it wasn't fluid and not natural for me, but he is obviously a great player, one of the greatest of all time. My best number 8 of all time, I'm going Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think, he only wore for half his career, but I think...
That was kind of why I couldn't do Kobe for
That's
this.
fair.
Yeah. I went with Ovechkin. I think he's not the best player to play in the NHL, but he is, to me, easily the best number 8 of all time.
Was that our first all different?
I think so.
It might be.
Yeah.
I'll just say Kobe Bryant has more championships than both your guys combined.
Actually, 5, I think we were all different because you went bench, he went Pujols, I went Lidstrom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Number 9, I think of Brandon Belt, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, Drew Brees, of course, I would throw in there. I threw Mike Modano in there. He was all-time leading scorer in USA hockey history for a long time until Patrick Kane finally passed him. But I mean, to me, it's hard not to think about Bell. This is not a number that I associate with a lot of superstars, to be completely honest. I don't know why.
It's an odd number.
Yeah. It's and I'm sure I'm forgetting some people, but those are the guys that I kind of thought of.
Did you like number 8, Danny? Did you say that?
I like number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one said Dale Jr. for.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one.
I should have said Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch, yeah. I definitely don't think of Kyle Busch with number
No,
8. He's
I
more
don't
18.
think so, yeah.
Number 9 for me, the players I think of, Drew Brees. Homer again. I'm going to go Tony Romo.
There you go. Yeah.
And then
That's a great one.
And then I went Tony Parker.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Spurs Dynasty.
Yeah.
Do I like the number? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think it's close to me with 8. Like I like them both about equally. Maybe 8 by a little bit, but. How about you, Dan?
This is for 9 still, right?
Yes.
It's a funny story. I had Brandon Belt on it. I initially had him as my number 8. And I had to double check it. And realized he was
Love that. I love that.
So I switched it.
Yeah.
And then I have Drew Brees on my list.
Yes.
And I'll say Drew Brees as the best to wear the number.
Yeah. Drew Brees is the best. Okay.
I think the best player to wear number 9 is Ted Williams.
He was very close to being my guy.
I couldn't put another baseball guy in there.
I mean, I had to.
I had to change
I mean, Ted
it.
Williams, what he did in baseball is undeniable.
Yeah. I went with Gordie Howe, who was a hockey legend.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think a big part of it was he's got like the Gordie Howe hat trick is a thing. So I don't know if you've heard about what that
I've
is.
heard the term, but I don't know if I know what exactly.
So it means you get a goal. In one game, you get a goal, an assist, and you have a fight. That's a Gordie Howe hat trick,
Okay.
which is iconic, but he was also one of the best players of all time.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me not to go with that. Ted Williams was a very, very close
I mean, Ted
second.
Williams, I mean, obviously we weren't even near alive.
Right.
But you look at his stats, and he was unbelievable.
Yeah. No, he raked.
So I had to do that. And I think that's another time where we all pick 3 different ones.
Yep. There you go.
And that's what I love about this. And so
Yeah.
I hope
This is going to get fun as the numbers get more
Yeah.
obscure.
I hope people listening enjoy this, and it's gonna be a marathon.
Yeah, when we get to the 40s and 50s and 60s, it's going to get interesting.
Exactly.
So I'm definitely excited about this. I'm glad.
So that's
I'm glad we,
that's
started
that first of 10 parts.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't add 10 on this.
Well, we did 10.
Yeah, 0
0 through 9. Yeah. So
I
we're
did
going to
0
do.
through 10.
That's okay. Well, you can say it for next
No,
time.
yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
same.
we'll do 10 through 19 next week.
Yeah.
Or next time.
0 really throwing me off. It's not a real number.
Can't wait to get number 15.
What, Patrick?
Bojji?
You fucking wanker.
Boji.
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, we'll get.
I read you like a fucking book.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Time for some bar banter.
Bar banter.
Fucking Tyler Reddick, he doesn't stop winning. He's won the first 3 races of the NASCAR season.
Yes.
First ever driver to do that in NASCAR history.
I gotta say, I was wrong. Shocking, I know. I thought Chris Bell did this last year.
So
But
he
did
won
it-
races 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
I don't think you're ever wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Put it on record.
When you said it in the group, though, I knew where you're going. I knew you're talking about a 3-race win streak early in the season, kind of.
I think I did mean that, but I think I also thought that he did the same thing.
Okay, gotcha.
So, a little bit off on that one, but that's okay. Uh-oh.
I'm going to throw down the bold prediction that I mentioned earlier. I don't think Tyler Reddick is going to win another race this season.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
I like that.
No, it's copyright. You can't do it twice. just one time.
I gotta put that on wax real quick.
Fun thing that's happening this weekend. So NASCAR is racing at Phoenix. IndyCar is also racing at Phoenix on Saturday.
Yeah.
Doubleheader, which I think is really cool.
That's cool.
Great American racing marketing going on right there. Great job.
You're so amped up, dude.
Fox did something good for once.
That is the first bold prediction of 2026.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
Yep.
Well,
I'll take another one now.
I had the first one, actually.
What was that?
Jordan being a Sith Lord. Callback. That's what you call a callback in the industry.
Oh, shit.
I don't disagree with you on that. And I meant to ask you that before this podcast started because I think it would not be crazy if he did not win another race. It's impressive what he's done, but I would not be surprised if he didn't win another race.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly on a roll right now. And he's won, I will say he's won 3 races that are not conventional, traditional, every weekend type races.
Mm-hmm.
Got a road course in there and 2 super speedways.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to come back to earth.
Of course.
I mean, realistically, he's probably going to win one more, but I'm saying he's not.
Okay.
Sorry, Dev. I know you're riding this high right now.
She's riding high right now. No doubt about that.
Do you want me to talk about the standings in the pool right now?
Rather.
Not really, but you can go for it. I mean, I'm not doing too bad. It's just Devin's won every game or every race.
Yeah, she is in first with 16 points. Gadrian second with 7. Not bad.
Okay.
Zach and Joanna and Dylan both have 4. And I have 3. Danny, you have 1.
Yeah, I think I had the only driver to get a DNF last week.
I believe you that is correct. Yeah,
That's
Briscoe.
tough, dude. That's tough.
It's good stuff. It was not Kyle Busch. He just won it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to.
He actually had a really good race for what his positioning was.
Right, yeah.
I think he started like 30.
30th? Yeah, 30 or 32, something like that. Yeah.
And he ended 12th.
Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty damn good.
That's a good run.
Yeah.
I will say the fact that you have 7 points without Kyle Larson scoring any is good, bodes well for you
I like
going
that.
forward.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I don't love that, but just pointing it out.
Yeah, appreciate that.
And my boy SVG, he's got 3 points on his own, so I'll take that.
So he didn't win a road course race.
You know, it's funny. So he finished second, so good showing for him.
And that was going to be another tied record if you would have won that race.
Yeah, it would have been 6 straight road course
road
wins.
course
Yeah.
wins.
So yeah, there was a lot of history on the line. It is funny though. Like last year, I think he finished 6th at Coda, and the year before he finished in like the 20s. So this hasn't been his best road course.
Did we say Reddick won that course last year?
Bell won last year. Reddick has won it before though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe that track just specifically does not fit his style as the others do. But yeah, I definitely was hoping for. He only qualified 13th too, so definitely showed that he's not an ace on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that Mayweather Pacquiao 2 is happening?
I did hear.
September 19th at the Sphere in Vegas.
No thanks.
Do not buy this fight.
Yeah.
Please, I'm begging you. Don't buy it.
I will buy this fight.
Will you?
I don't know. Dude, the first one was so amazing.
But it was
it
11.
though?
It was 11 years ago.
It was.
I remember watching.
We were together.
Yeah,
we were
I
at
don't-
whose house was that? It was like someone you worked with.
It was someone. It was someone I worked with, but I honestly don't even remember.
Yeah.
I know Yoshi and Nick were with us.
You know, I remember too is, I think we watched a Spurs game right before it happened too. It was like a playoff Spurs game.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, I do.
The one thing
I don't think it might have been Warriors Spurs, maybe not.
But I'm trying to remember. 11 years ago, it could have been.
2015,
Could have been,
something like that. Yeah.
The one thing I'll say is it's gimmicky. Don't get me wrong, but not as gimmicky as the Jake Paul fights. At least these guys are
the
just-
same age.
You know what's going to happen in this?
Are they the same age?
I'm going to tell you
Pretty
right.
close.
I'm going to tell you right now what's going to happen in this fight.
Is Floyd not over 50 years old now?
I think he's
No.
like 50, I think he is.
Is he?
I think he is.
They're about the same age.
And Pacquiao's like 47, 8, something like that.
Floyd Mayweather is. Man,
I'm almost positive he's over 50.
he's born in '77.
Okay, so he's 49. We're going to be 49 this year.
Just let me do the Googling.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in this fight. It's going to go the distance, and it's going to go to Mayweather, just like the last one.
47 for Pacquiao. That's
So 47 and 48 or 9 for Floyd.
and Floyd can't read, so
I'm good. I'll say this: if I'm working at Norman Rose at night and anyone asks me to put it on, I'm going to say
But is it?
doors that way.
But we're
oh shut up.
no, but you guys are going to pay for it, or is it on Netflix?
Who knows?
I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, have they?
Yeah, if I have to pay for it, I probably won't watch it. But if
Yeah.
it's something I can watch,
Yeah, if it's
I would
free.
tune in.
Yeah.
Also, Metallica's playing at the Sphere. Did you hear about that?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
They have
yeah.
a residency. They
Is
added-
it a residency or is it just a one-off?
No, they're playing like I think they had 8 shows,
Okay.
and then they're adding another 6 because the demand was so high. I've seen ticket prices resell fucking $11,000 for a Metallica ticket. Come on, dude. Come on. I understand the Sphere has unreal visuals, but if you're paying $11,000 to see Metallica, you're a fucking idiot.
That's insane.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You cannot pay that kind of money. That's insane. Unless you're rich. Even then,
Even if you're rich, like, are you going
you're seeing these guys play at the Sphere when Master Puppets came out 40 years ago yesterday. Get real.
That's
Get
just
real.
a
And
irresponsible
I love
way to
Metallica.
spend money.
Metallica is the best American rock band of all time.
It's irresponsible.
Yeah.
Fucking irresponsible.
Yeah. I understand Metallica's great. They're great. One of the best bands of
They
all
ain't
time.
that great.
No, they're not that great. No.
Great UFC fight this weekend. The card, so not so much, but main event.
Coming up or just happened?
Coming up this weekend. Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway.
Oh, nice. I know
Their
both those
second.
names.
Their second.
Who won the first?
I think it was so long ago. I'm not sure. But two great fighters. Max Holloway is a dog. And,
Yeah.
And so is Oliveira, but they're both getting older.
You know I'm related to Max Holloway?
Really?
I mean, there's like years and years and
Yeah.
hundreds of years of ancestry. He's on my mom's side.
You had me for a little bit. Until
You kind of
said
had me
Mom's
for a
side.
second, too.
I mean, the name Holloway.
No,
That's my mom. I'm
no.
kidding.
Yeah, he's Hawaiian, so
So is my mom.
I've seen your mom. She ain't Hawaiian.
Actually, my dad's side is Hawaiian.
That's why I would have believed it more from your dad's side. Your mom would burn in the sun. No disrespect. But
Anyhow,
Yeah. The Sharks, 3-game heater.
let's go, baby.
2015 was their last.
That is a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah, I love it. Go Sharks.
Don't let Micah Misa become something. Michael
That's
Misa.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
You
saying.
know what I'm saying? Like, he's looking nice right now. Number 77, good number.
It's over if Michael Misa becomes
Dude,
a
don't
problem.
even-
If
yeah.
it becomes a problem, it's over.
We don't even need Connor Bedard, okay?
Yeah.
I'm starting over that.
or McDavid. Either of them.
No, I'll take McDavid.
Fuck all
Would
the
you
Connor.
trade McDavid for Celebrini right now? Or Celebrini for McDavid right now?
Fuck no.
No.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Celebrini's got such
Like
a
if I could have Celebrini for the next 20 seasons, or let's just say 15,
Yeah.
I would take that over.
I knew you would say that because
7 or 8 of
McDavid is 29 and Celebrini is obviously 19. Is that a big part of it for you, the age?
It's huge. It's
the thing. Okay.
Yeah, and the fact that McDavid hasn't won a cup.
But he's been to 2.
or a gold medal.
I mean, if Celebrini had brought the Sharks to 2 straight Stanley Cup finals and lost, you would be still ecstatic about the team.
Yeah, because he's our guy.
Okay.
Like if I brought Connor McDavid after he's done that,
Yeah.
and he doesn't bring us a cup, that's different.
Celebrini's like the next Marleau, Pavelski.
Well, he's probably better.
He's
No,
beyond,
no, no, no,
he's
no.
beyond
But
that.
like the guy.
I'm saying
if-
drafted to the team, been with the team the whole time.
Yes, I would agree with that. But he's gonna blow them away
That's all I'm
in
saying.
everything. Hopefully.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I know this is not what you're asking, but if Celebrini turns out to be only Patrick Marleau, that'd be a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
But I
I
know.
hate to say it that way.
Yeah.
But I think even Patrick Marleau would probably tell you, this kid at that age has more.
He's way better than Patrick Marleau ever was already.
You think so?
No, 100%.
All right, here's a better one. He is the Sharks' Steph Curry.
Now that would
I've heard that comment.
Now that would be.
Well, that would
be awesome.
You got to win 4 championships to do that.
That would be awesome.
But
I'm saying, came out of the draft.
Yes.
Will be a Shark, or is a Shark. Will be a Shark.
That is a better
Can't
comp.
get rid of him.
That is a better comp and one we are hoping for.
And I'm telling you, I just feel like hockey's taking a shift, and the Sharks are making a shift, especially in this area. It's really becoming something.
Oh well, I mean we've obviously gone through the bad times. we've endured that for the last 6 years.
I need playoff hockey like this year.
Which
30.
Well,
I know.
Of being shitty.
Yeah.
I'm just saying being shitty.
pretty much post 2019, right?
2019 is the last time we went to the playoffs. Yeah. So I think it's just natural cycle, and I think Mike Greer has done a fantastic job.
Yeah. Keep it coming.
At rebuilding this team.
I'm going to be sad if they miss it, and I do think they're going to miss it barely.
It's obviously on the table. They're not in the playoffs as we currently stand, so it's on the table.
And we're going to be bummed, but I think next year is going to be a really good year for the Sharks.
I think if they don't move on, I got another Guinness for you. If they don't move into playoff position next year, that would be disappointing.
Yeah. I would agree. But, I mean, this year, you guys have a bold prediction on it. I want it to be right so bad.
Yeah.
I have until next year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, want to give a shout out to our boy Kiefer Sherwood, Chief Keef. Scored the game winner last night.
I like that nickname you gave him, by the way.
First as a Shark, and which this is a wild turn of events because I was literally reading an article this morning about the fact that Kiefer Sherwood was on the trading block from the Sharks after they just traded for him.
Oh, really?
A month and a half ago, because they were, maybe not on the same page as far as a contract extension.
Okay.
And then this news came out after he scores the game-winning goal. I'm like, it's just meant to be.
Yeah. I mean, I was happy for him, and I still am, and for the Sharks.
Yeah.
Learned that he's 30, so he'll be 35 at the end of that contract.
That's okay.
Is that okay with you?
I think when you sign contracts in any sport, you can't think about just the end result. You have to think about what he's going to give you
in between those. Like in between the...
I would say whatever you're going to consider the prime of said player.
Okay.
Or, the first 50% of that contract. Because, let's think about, when Bryce Harper signs a 13-year contract. The Phillies aren't thinking about the last 5 years of that contract. They're thinking about the first 8.
Did you see his comment? It's just sticking on banter. The saying it was either between the Giants.
I did, yeah.
It didn't seem like he was interested in the Giants at all at that time. Like he had a hatred to the Giants.
But talking
Bryce
about...
Harper.
But talking... Was that Pat McAfee he was talking to?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
He sounded serious that it was between the Giants and the
I don't think he was lying.
No. And then he mentioned Bochy, and it was the fact
that he was moving on, yeah.
I don't like hearing that as a Giants fan.
I mean... I do respect Bryce Harper's career and what he's done, but
he's a Hall of Famer.
I'm okay with not having him on the Giants. Okay. Like him paying him $35 million a year or whatever to be who he is. I'm okay with it. But I mean, obviously hearing that kind of stings as a Giants fan because he was like the first guy they really went after. I feel like, maybe Stanton, but I'm definitely okay with not having Stanton on the Giants.
Yeah.
But
about Bryce Harper.
Yeah, but I think Giants are just fine without him.
But Kiefer Sherwood, great 24 hours for that guy.
Massive.
Awesome. And I like him because he's, from what I've seen, very much like a bruiser. And I think what the Sharks need.
Yeah, he's definitely a big energy guy.
A vet, big energy.
Yeah. And the guy that had to work his way up through the minor leagues to craft out his career.
I like that.
For sure. So I think that's big. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about having him. 44 jerseys on the way.
I like that comment. That's pretty good. I wouldn't mind having a Sherwood jersey.
Yeah. I think he's got a great name, dude, too.
Sherwood.
Sherwood on the back.
That's great.
And his first name's Kiefer. Where the fuck did that come? Who are your parents?
Right. And now it is time for the Dartz Board.
That was easy.
Okay, all right, Danny, what do we got?
So
It's kind of been a mystery.
Yeah, right.
I try to always keep it mysteries, just to keep. I definitely don't want to tell you it in advance, like days in advance for you to look things up or whatever,
Okay.
unless it's called for it.
This is the 5th darts board, by the way. Can you
This
believe
is
that?
the 5th. We made it this far.
I'll take a fifth.
I also think so. This is a little visual, so for our listeners, but I think what will make it fun is if you guys describe what's going on in the moment.
Okay.
So these are WWE finishers. I want you to think of the
boy.
name of the finisher,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and in a realistic setting. Obviously, we know it's a show. Give what you would say the pain scale, 1 through 10. 10 most painful.
Okay.
On it.
Got it.
Because we know these guys
And-
try their best to,
Not hurt each other.
Well, just what you're seeing, if
yeah.
if it
if it
was
really
legit.
happened, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're also ranking them from your favorites.
So we're guessing what it's called,
Yes.
Okay.
guessing the rank, how much it hurts.
Yes. That's the third, but yeah. And
And then the last one.
ranking them 1 through 12.
There's 12 of these?
There's 12.
Wow,
They'll
okay.
be quick though.
Okay.
Some of them
I like this.
I might have to replay for you. Others will just a loop of different
Okay.
ones.
Okay.
I'll tell you the name of the guy. That might help you, might not. But I have them all queued up, ready to go.
Can I, before you start, can I just be honest with the visual audience? We might lose battery at some
Yes,
point.
we're
So,
absolutely
Oh,
going to.
okay.
Yeah.
So
No, but it's
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
So the first one is from Shawn Michaels, aka the Heartbreak Kid. I'm gonna show you it here.
Jeez, you have all these ready for us?
Yep. So what are you seeing?
He's acting like he's hurt and he's stomping on the ground. Maybe maybe getting the crowd into it a little bit, right? And then
Definitely some build up.
Ooh,
Ooh,
kicks him
kicks
right
in
in
the
the
face.
face.
Do you need to see it again? Are you guys good on that?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So
Um,
what do you think the name?
Is that the same one that he did to Hulk Hogan when he said?
This is his finisher,
Yeah.
so he does it all the time.
So he said, like when he's like, "I'm sorry, I love
that
you."
was Ric Flair.
Oh, Ric Flair, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it looks brutal. He's stomping, and then he kicks you right in the face.
I mean, the name of that move.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not even gonna like pretend to make that up. I mean, the face kick.
I'll say the. I mean, I know the stunner is a name of.
That's like the only one I know.
Yeah,
Off the top
I
of
don't
my
think it's
head.
called the stunner.
No.
I,
I know what the stunner is if it comes up.
It might.
I'll say.
So you gonna go with the face kick, or are you having something different?
That's what I'm going with.
I'll say heel destroyer.
the heel destroyer. And what's your pain scale on that?
So
Like,
is,
if
is,
that was legit,
is,
yeah.
is it the pain scale like if it actually happened to you?
Yeah.
I'd put that in the 7 range.
Yeah, I'd be like 10. Oh, it fucking hurt. It fucking hurt, dude.
We'll go with 8.5 then.
Oh, for the okay.
So are you? So what are you basing the scale on? On your?
Whatever we think.
Yeah, whatever you think.
Oh, okay.
So that is called Sweet Chin Music.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that.
I do
name.
like
That's
that.
a great name. I like that.
So your next one, this one I think has a few of them, but you can just let me know when to stop.
Okay, so he's grabbing him from the arms, but like behind the back.
That kind of looks similar to the stunner.
And it kind of does. Yeah, grab him, like the arms are behind the back and he's dropping them on their face. Man,
Ooh.
that does not look like it feels good.
You guys got the picture?
Yeah.
I'm going to say
This is arguably one of the best finishers in the history of the
Who is?
Oh, I'm sorry. That is Triple H.
Oh,
Who
okay.
also
I know Triple H. Or
was,
no,
was always paired with Shawn Michaels and DX. They were a tag team together.
I'll say that's the winger.
The winger.
I like that.
No relation to the band, winger.
I don't even know. I'll go with the winger too.
Winger. And what's your pain scale on that?
I'll put that at a 5.
I'll put it at a 7.
So we'll go 6. That's called the pedigree.
The
Pedigree. Okay.
That's a great name. that's a WWE for you.
That is pretty good.
So this is one you might recognize. But we'll just let you see it.
So that was a Stone Cold.
Okay, that's the stunner.
That's the stunner, right?
We all know the stunner.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
yeah.
So he grabs the back of the neck and then he drops
Just cut-
himself.
yeah.
And then they bounce up.
What does he do first, though?
Does he flip them off?
No. He always kicks them first.
Okay.
Oh, to stun them, so to speak.
Yeah, he does end it with a middle finger, though.
Yeah.
What?
So that's the stunner.
What? That is
Look
the
at us.
stunner.
Look at us. We're good. I think pain scale.
I'm throwing a 6. I don't think that's as bad as it could be in WWE
Yeah, I'll go with
standards.
6 too. Why
We'll
not?
go with the 6 with the stunner. Give me 1 second.
Not another
here.
stunner. Oh, the stunner.
I am putting these.
So-
oh, we haven't been ranking them, but that's okay. We don't have to rank them.
Let me ask you. Do you know the name of all these?
Yes.
That's insane to me. It's cool, but it's insane.
Another classic.
That's gonna be the only one that I probably know.
Yeah, same.
We forgot to rank them, but it's fine.
Okay, so who is this?
This is The Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Okay, know him.
So he's grabbing him.
Ooh,
Pretty much.
I've seen this move before.
The guy's head's in his crotch. The legs are. Oof.
Just drops him on his
Oh
head.
my god, it looks terrible.
I mean, I'll just say the head drop as his name. I know that's probably not it.
Can I call it the paralyzer?
I like the paralyzer.
I mean, geez, he drops it on their head. What else could you want?
That is called the Tombstone
Yeah,
Pile Driver. You can call it.
because you're dead. Pain scale on that? I mean, dude, that looks brutal. That's a 9. Do you want to be dropped on your head?
No thanks.
No.
Go 9 on that one.
I mean, yeah. As far as like what it'll do to you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go 9 on
Yeah.
that one. So this next one is a guy you should recognize.
I recognize the Undertaker. I just forget the name.
You might have some trouble seeing this video. But, oh, hold on. Sorry, technical difficulties.
Whoa.
I mean, it looks like John Cena.
I'm surprised you can see him. Don't take the...
Go Bills.
So he has the whole body over his shoulders.
Basically, just
And it's
dropping
kinda
these
dropping
dudes.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, on a tire. Dude, those jean capris are
Terrible.
insane,
He's
dude.
legendary for the jorts.
Oh, yeah.
He's Mr. Jorts.
What is that called?
Freshly retired.
Freshly
after a
retired.
long career.
One of the greatest of all time ish. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it the invisible drop.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna call it the can't see me.
I can't see me. All right, what is it called?
So there's 2 technical names. It was originally called the FU.
All right.
And when WWE went PG, they changed it to the Attitude Adjustment.
Okay, I think I've heard of that
Okay.
before. Yeah.
I like that.
Attitude
It's kind of
adjustment.
cute.
I would say, I mean, you're getting kind of dropped on your back for the most part. I'd put it on like 5.
Yeah,
5,
I'll put a 6.
6. So we'll go 5.5. Another guy you should recognize. I kept these pretty where we know him.
Hulk.
That's Brock Lesnar.
I mean Brock.
See, this one looks kind of similar to John Cena's. Has him over the head, but he kind of spins like a helicopter.
It's almost like a combo between Cena and the stunner.
Yeah. I would call this
Oh,
one...
that looked rough.
I'd call this one the copter.
The Copter. I like that.
Yeah, you know.
I'll call it the destroyer.
So John Cena created the FU to counter Brock Lesnar's F5. Is what
Okay. Is F5 a kind of aircraft?
I don't know.
Okay.
It does kind of sound like a plane.
Yeah, it does sound
Because I said copter, which would be helicopter, which would not be far off to an aircraft.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting at.
And your pain scale.
That
one?
You're
That
falling
one?
on your face?
I'll go
I'll go
7.
I'll go 6.
Okay, we'll go 6.5.
Well, I partially based on the one where he dropped him on like the chairs or the furniture.
Yeah,
that one looked brutal.
That'd be bad.
This one's pretty bad video quality, but let's see if we can get it.
No, it looks great. Okay, who is this?
Okay.
This is Mankind.
Mankind. He.
I'm gonna call it the suffocator.
That's not bad. Can I call it the chloroform? What's that called?
Chloroform.
The chloroform.
So what he does is he takes a sock out of his pants to put.
stupid.
That's called Mr. Socko. and sticks it in their mouth, and it's the mandible claw.
I think that one's a 10 because it's in the guy's junk.
As far as pain scale, though, I'm going to go 0. I'm going 0.
Pain scale will go 1 because you're dropping back a little bit.
I guess, yeah. Okay, we'll go 1. So one even.
That was the grossest one by far.
Next one of my favorite guys. Before my time, but
Let's move.
yeah, I don't. Some of these videos, this guy had blood.
Ooh, so he.
Oh!
So that's this one's kind of like, what was the one we talked about? He like has the guy over his head and drops
him basically on his upper back.
Yeah. Oof.
And he's a very tall guy, I should say. He's probably 6'6".
I would call this one the collarbone breaker.
I'll go with that. I have no clue what to guess.
That was called Razor's Edge, and I forgot. It was by Razor Ramon,
Okay.
or Scott Hall is his real name. He went by both names in wrestling career. Passed away a few years ago. A great retirement speech that he gave, but... And your pain scale on that?
Pain scale, I mean, you're getting dropped on
That would suck, dude.
It would suck, but I feel
like I said, he's got a guy up about 8 feet.
I'd go 7.
I'll go 6. I would say it's not the worst because you're getting dropped on like a pretty muscularly padded area, but it definitely looks brutal.
So this one is a world famous one. And I want your take on it, what he's going to do.
Is that Lizzo? I'm sorry.
So, oh my god. Pretty much someone's getting the ass on the face.
I'm going to call that the stinker.
I'm going to call it the pink. I'm going to call it the pink guy.
So Emerson's very close. It's called Stink Face.
Hey, you're close, bro.
By Rikishi. Stink Face.
Pain scale, I'm going to go 0.
Yeah, it's a 0.
That would not hurt.
0 pain.
That'd be gross.
Can I have that?
We got just a few more left. So I skipped ahead to the second
Look
one.
at outdoors. I like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is nice.
You ready for it, Emmy?
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So he like jumps through
Did
the
you get a
ropes
replay on that?
and kicks. That's actually,
Oh, shit.
That's the most innovative one I've seen
Yeah, I do like that one.
by far.
I'm going to
So
call
this is Rey Mysterio.
Ooh. That's a good one.
I'm going to go with the Sidewinder.
I'm gonna go.
It is kind of like a spinning kick for those who are just listening.
I'm gonna go Lucha Libre.
He is a lucha libre.
Yes.
That's called 619
619.
by Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Shout out to
Sacramento?
Shout out to POD.
What is
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego is 619? What is SAC? Is it 609?
But your pain scale.
Or 610 maybe.
Pain scale on that? I mean,
Pain scale, that's that's a hit right to the face, right?
7.
Yeah. I'll go 8.
Yeah.
Go 7.5 then. These next few are pretty cool. So this is arguably one of the coolest of all time.
Ooh. I almost feel like he's jumping off the top rope, hitting them with his head, but I feel like it's almost worse for him.
Well, is he hitting it? Is it head-to-head contact?
No, but like I feel like only.
Or is that the what they're trying to enact? Or is it like
I would say it's his back.
yeah, like shoulder back, whatever?
God,
Oh, that one was
brutal, dude.
This guy still wrestles today. Not in WWE,
That's
but
insane.
bad.
I almost feel like that hurts worse for him than it does the other guy.
I think he did his debut fight at the age of 17 because he lied about his age. And he's still... Oh, it's Jeff Hardy, by the way, of the Hardy Boys, because his brother wrestles as well. But
that one's...
he's, doing a front flip off the top.
That's insane. Yeah, front flip off the top.
And he does it very last minute.
Guessing the name, I don't know.
I'm going to call that one the imposter, because is he really doing anything with that? Like, how much does that actually hurt the other guy? I feel like it hurts him more, because most of his body hits the fucking mat.
Pain scale?
You going with the imposter?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, are we talking about the pain scale for the person getting it or him?
The person getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's like a 4. Because I don't think it really hurts the person.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go 5. Yeah.
Okay. That is the Swanton bomb.
The Swanton.
Him doing that like off high things, that was insane.
Yeah.
He is one of the most legendary, high-flying, risk-defying wrestlers. And the very last one, this guy you might recognize.
It's gotta be. Oof.
A very well-known actor today. This is Batista.
Yeah. You know, to be fair, I saw what it was called, so I'm not gonna guess.
Okay.
Is it the Super Slam?
I mean, that's not a bad call.
That's my
But
guess.
yeah, this is the guy who was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
So, what are you seeing, though, for the listeners?
Oh, he picks them up from their stomach, but they're upside down, so their head's towards the ground.
And just slams them right on their back.
Them down.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't put Randy Orton on here.
I thought it was too close to the stunner and too known.
Okay.
So.
What is the Randy Orton one called?
RKO.
RKO. See, I would have gotten that. I'd know that. So what do you think that's called? I just saw what it was called.
I said Super Slam. What is
Super
it?
Slam. It's the Batista bomb.
It's the
Batista
Batista
bomb. I
bomb.
like that.
And your pain scale on that one?
That one would hurt. I'm gonna say.
I'll go 8.
Yeah, I'll go 8 too.
All right. And that is the end of the darts board.
You know, I like that one because it's something totally out of our wheelhouse.
Right. So we had to. Oh, yeah, it wasn't something that we had knowledge on.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing we
Other
did
than
was
the stunner.
The stunner. And even if you were to give us the Randy Orton one, which I've seen many times, I don't think I would have guessed RKO.
Yeah, I like the idea because you guys aren't wrestling fans, and I wanted you to see it and just think what you thought it was called.
The stinker,
I
though.
like that. And that was
Snake face, Rikishi.
Dartz Board 5.
Yeah, it's in the books.
That was easy.
Which means it's time for
Last call.
That was easy.
Can I start off with the last call?
Go for it.
Absolutely.
Sign us up, Danny.
I found out today, legendary coach, broadcaster, Lou Holtz just passed away.
Did he?
Yes,
He did.
When was this?
I saw that too.
A few hours ago, or like
It was
6 hours ago.
Yeah, I think they announced it around like 3-ish on ESPN.
I just want to say it because I didn't know if anyone else had it on their
I
list.
did see it. I kind of forgot about it.
I
And
didn't.
it was my only last call, so
Yeah.
I wanted to.
I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, legend in the sports
Oh,
community.
absolutely.
And
Notre
And
Dame
he was the coach of Notre Dame's last national championship. Is that right? I want to say that's true.
it was from. It was a 10-year stint, I think.
It's a good call.
I want to say it was like early 90s or late 80s.
It was midnight or early to mid 90s that he coached. He coached.
I'm pretty sure he took them to a championship, and that was the last one they've got.
86 to 96. So late 90s to early.
Yeah, do you have a? I mean, I'm 90% sure they won a championship while he was there, right?
I'm sorry, I had it right up here. 88.
88. Yeah.
Yep.
What,
R.I.P. Lou Holtz.
Yeah. All right.
Here's to Lou.
Yep.
Toulouse.
He would definitely, like, in our lifetimes, he was a TV personality.
For sure.
And he was he was iconic. I mean, he had that, like, lisp that was just, like, you know. Yeah, definitely one of the guys. Gage, you got anything? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
PSG, they beat Monaco in the first round of Champions League knockout stage. And they will move on to the round of 16, where they will face Chelsea, and the first leg is next Wednesday.
Nice.
We better beat those punks from England.
Absolutely.
Also, first game of the World Baseball Classic is on. It might be over already, actually. I think it was, Chinese Taipei versus Australia. USA plays their first game on Friday against Brazil.
Okay.
And they will also face Great Britain, Mexico, and Italy in pool play. Definitely a good draw for Team USA in pool play.
Love
yeah,
that.
should move on. If they don't, they'll be really.
Giants got slaughtered by Team USA yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
Expect.
yeah, exactly. I felt bad for. I think it was Hauser who started the game. He couldn't get
It
anybody.
looks
out.
like the game is still on.
Still going.
Okay.
Australia up 3-0
Yeah, top 9. So yeah, only one out away too. How about that timing?
with 2 runners on base,
Sweet.
Oh, that's interesting. So time runs at the plate.
third and first.
Okay. And then what I'll ask you guys is, in the last 3 weeks, did you watch college basketball at all? I watched Literally, probably 3 seconds.
Kind of. Like, I watched a touch of Gonzaga and St. Mary's. What was the game I had on the other day? It was like Iowa State was playing another highly ranked team. Mm-hmm. Might have been Kansas. I can't remember.
Okay.
But did I actually watch it? No.
Yeah.
It was on.
Danny?
I don't start watching college basketball. I will pretty soon.
Yes.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a bracket poll.
Absolutely. We'll do a bracket pool.
Not sure if we're doing an episode next week.
Yeah, I think we'll skip next week, but I think in 2 weeks, on my mind, I have baseball predictions.
Yes.
And we will discuss, because it won't really be started yet, but we'll promote more on the bracket pool, because March Madness will start, if we do it presumably Wednesday in 2 weeks, the day after will be the beginning of the tournament.
Gotcha.
So, and then, so I think next week we'll take off, and then, we'll talk more hoops and continue on with the numbers, jersey numbers.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said,
Danny, got any last words?
anything else?
No, I gave my last call. Thanks for having me again.
Of course.
I'm glad to be a part of this. It's been fun. And
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Start thinking about baseball. It's almost here.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
WBC.
Yeah. With that being said, we will see you guys in about 2 weeks.
Peace.